Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to episode 25 of the Trophy Hoarders Podcast, and we are joined by the second most handsome Scottish trophy hunting YouTuber,
No.
Flat and Adam. How are you doing, my friend?
I'm doing good. Do you know I'll take that because there are more Scottish people. Like, there's more of us.
It's
So,
not, I only know the number one, the cutest, Brew, then you, then me. That's it. I only know the three.
there definitely was another, but
Oh,
I've
the
not
one
seen
up
him in ages.
Aberdeen, he was a bit of a fucking weirdo. We can move on for him.
yeah, glad to be here. It's been a long time coming, but it's good to be in my favourite Trophy podcast.
Oh,
Finally.
Wow, you cutie.
he's sucking up to us already.
I know.
You can come back. It's only been a minute.
Next week.
So, I guess with every guest that we get onto the podcast, Adam, we need to put you straight into the hot seat. We need the elevator pitch. Sort of where can we get you on socials? What's the channel? Things like that, and just a bit about yourself for the viewers.
Yeah, so the channel's Plat and Adam, and I think it'll be the same as anyone else that comes on. It's just general platinum videos. Some Marvel Ultimate Alliance videos. After one of those videos done well, and I've been like every few months there's been another one, but I feel like they're on their way out. Some kind of like video essay style things, but all to do with Trophies and platinums. Yeah, that's it. Mainly YouTube.
Because I watched your most recent one, the Does Every Game Need an Achievement?
Yeah.
And mate, we'll just jump straight into like heavy topics. I was like, I actually enjoyed games more before achievements, before trophies. Let's see, but it's one of the ones where it's like, is it also just because I was so young? It's like that nostalgia kind of.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, the age I'm at, I feel like there wasn't many games before Trophies, if that makes sense. Like, there's like the games I played as like, I started on a PS2 or a PS1 actually, because so I've got a brother who's 7 years older.
Right.
So when I was like 5, he was 12. So I've always had games in the house. You know, I've never had to ask for stuff, and until there was like new games that I wanted. So there was always like we had a PS1, Tony Hawk Pro Skater, like FIFA, old WWE games, stuff like that. And then obviously he was still buying stuff at that age. So I feel like I've always had games to play. And then when I finally, you know, when you're like 8 or 9 and you finally like kind of start there's like games you want to play. That's when Trophies existed. So I feel like I've always kind of
you never
had Trophies.
You never got to appreciate them.
Yeah, exactly. I never had games before they existed.
Make me feel old, fucking hell. All right. Don't let them back on.
I do feel like some games though, they almost had in-game achievements at times, didn't they? For like little miscellaneous things. But obviously that's not the trophy hunting that we've grown to love.
Yeah, because even like the WWE games had the unlockables and stuff like that. Like I'm sure there was one where if you do like a season mode as this person and then go a certain way, you'll get something. And then nowadays you don't get anything. You just get the platinum. You're like, you know,
You buy the DLC or the season pass, all that stuff.
yeah, Logan Paul.
Logan Paul, oh man.
Even because like the Lego games were like, I think that they came out like 2005. So like, Lego Star Wars, Indiana Jones, like I played them, and I don't think I went and got all the mini kits. I just played them, you know, like the way they're meant to be played, and then maybe I'd go back. And then I don't know what the first one. I think it might have been Pirates that had the first trophy list. Oh no, I was doing before that. Well, Lego Batman. No, Batman didn't have one either. I know where were the first.
Lord of the Rings.
I think that was after as well. I think it might be Harry Potter. The 1-4. But that was my first platinum. So, you know, those were games I played as a kid. Played each one, maybe completed them, and then Harry Potter 1-4 was the first game that actually like got every mini kit, followed the guide and stuff like that. And it's like, you know, especially because I just went back and I've almost platinumed the PS Plus version of Lego Star Wars. Like that has trophy support now. And some you need to play the game like you need to play each level like 5 times. And like I would have more fun if I just played it and it was kind of like a nostalgic thing. But
I think that's just the Lego games. They're like a massive grind, though, aren't they?
Yeah, some of them I think. But usually it's just play the game, then play them and get every mini kit. But that first one is like you need to play each level 5 times. It's like so long compared to what you expect now.
Yeah, so I've got other stuff I could be doing.
Yeah, because that's what I feel like I made a few videos now about like, is it worth it?
Mhm.
and I don't actually like. I do still like them, but it does keep coming up. And it was like when I played Star Wars Outlaws, and I didn't enjoy the game that much. And I got to the end, and I was following a guide, like going across the map, come here, then go here, and I was like, what is there any point to this? So I just
why am
stopped
I
that.
doing this? Mate,
Yeah,
I
so-
played
but
for actually beating the game. I think I tapped it like an hour in.
But yeah, because even I got
Is
like,
that bad?
Oh, it's bad.
I feel like
She's-
it's just kind of like it was just so boring,
Mhm.
and I was playing it. No, like at one point I was playing it like a podcast game, even when I'm doing the main missions.
Mhm.
It's like you shouldn't be playing games like this, you know.
The main character's like super unlikable. Like there's no redeeming stuff in it.
I feel like a
I'm back.
Ubisoft game is like coming up for me, if that makes sense. I've not done one in a while.
Oh, you're
So I'm
overdue
trying to
one.
Yeah, I'm like, is it going to be that? Is it going to be Watch Dog Legion? Which one am I leaning towards? So yeah, but I think both may not be the greatest of choices.
I would lean Legion if I was you, just because it's in London. You're in London.
Yeah,
Pop it in London
that's
with your
what-
PS Portal, mate.
yeah, I get it snatched out of my hands by a cyclist.
Dude,
Mate,
I played that
content.
back when it came out, because that was when the Series X came out. It was like a week before the PS5, so I got the Xbox, and I was like, I don't have any games to play on this, but so I played Watch Dogs Legion, not even caring about the achievements or even looking at them. So it's like Ubisoft games could be good if you just play them, you know, but don't
Enjoy
dive into
it.
everything. Yeah,
Yeah, I played it at launch on PC because it launched on like Uplay or whatever it's called, Uplay Plus Premium. I don't know. Mate, everybody's got a service now.
Yeah, yeah.
Mate, I get like pure deep in it, and I was enjoying it. And then I was like, nice, I'll buy it on PlayStation. I'll get the platinum because I've got Watch Dogs 1 and 2. And then, mate, I started it, and I was like, I've not got the strength to do this again. But mate, the music in it was good. You had Stormzy, you had the La Fontaines, which is a Scottish band that's now dead. But mate, the music was good in it.
Rest in peace.
Aye, rest in peace.
I think does Stormzy not have like, an actual music video on it?
I don't know if he's got a music video. I didn't know that. I just
I
know he's
think
got
it was
like a few
part-
songs.
Yeah, I think it was part of the marketing. Like they actually filmed with Ubisoft.
Oh, mate, I never
I
knew.
think it was him in game as well, like his model or something like that.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah,
Mate, I've not listened to Storms in a while. Not since his whole fiasco kind of thing. Who's the London guy again? Leon.
which London
The guy that's like the national anthem or something. Remember?
Oh, what? Gigs talking the
Oh,
hardest.
that's
That
what it was. Mate, I was trying to tell my pal about that one night. I was like, he said national anthem, and it's this fucking London guy. And I was like, I don't know his fucking name. I can't remember.
Yeah, yeah. National anthem for or London, especially.
Yeah.
I'm sure you guys would enjoy singing up there as well.
Mate, I don't even remember the words to it now. I just remember listening for a few seconds, and I was like, yeah, it's no.
Just pop it.
Yeah.
I like this.
But how'd you get into gaming then? Is it through your older brother, just watching him play, and then?
yeah, but basically just that there was always games in the house, and then my sister played games as well, so you couldn't not play games, you know.
Mm.
And especially like when the DS came out and playing Pokemon together and stuff like that, it just has always been like part of my life. There's no like because I don't even have memories of like I remember getting my PlayStation 3, but I don't remember being told about like the PlayStation 1 or the PlayStation 2. You know, they just were there.
Oh, they just
And you just go
existed
play
in the
them.
house.
Yeah, so they just spawned in.
What was your first Pokemon then? Pokemon game?
It would have been. I don't know if I would have played the older ones before then, but like Diamond was 2006, so I got Diamond, and we did that thing where you all get one starter each, and then you play them to each other. So we all started the game with all 3 starters.
Right.
And then I played everyone since, and also I went back to play. I feel like, you know, I might have actually played Fire Red before that, like my brother's copy. Before I got my own one, but that was just kind of there was actually one time I deleted my sister's Leaf Green save because the
Get an
way it
ass
works, you
whipping
just
for
go
that.
on, you click new game, and you go on, and then if you go in the menu and hit save, it doesn't say. Well, I think it does say it's going to overwrite it, but obviously I was like 5 years old. I'm like, I want my own save,
Oh yeah.
and then hers just completely goes. Like, that was bad. So it was good when I got my own DS with Diamond on it.
Mate,
I could do whatever I wanted.
I get a few ass whippings for deleting stuff off the PS1 memory card because you didn't have a clue. You're just like, I need to make space. So it's like, delete stuff. And
just
it's
pick
like,
one.
my dad's fucking 30-hour playthrough of a game. But, mate, I think my first Pokemon would have been Yellow. I got it with I had like the special edition Game Boy, where it had like it was like the baby Pikachu, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
he was
Pikachu.
He was on like one side of the screen, and then I think the last Pokemon game I would ever played would have been Emerald, I think.
Was you not? You didn't even get to Diamond and.
No, I remember there was one game. It was it's like Mountain Rescue or something like that.
Yeah, the rescue team.
Yeah,
Or Mystery Dungeon.
I remember my brother got it and I played a bit of that, but mate, not really played Pokemon in years. Leon, obviously, big Pokemon fan.
I feel, yeah, I don't know. We say big Pokemon fan. I don't feel like I am much now anymore. But I remember my first one was it Sapphire and Ruby? Was it Ruby Red? The one with I don't know what they're called. The big things, the big elemental pieces. Yeah, I named my cat after Sapphire as well at the time, which is big fan, I guess. But yeah, I think the last Pokemon game I played was probably Sword and Shield. I feel like maybe I got what's the one after that? Is it Violet?
Scarlet and Violet.
Yeah, I don't think I got that. I tried is it Arceus, the kind of open world one?
Yeah, Legends. And then that's the new one in a few months as well.
Yeah, I tried that. It was decent, but I was at a weird period of time where I was starting games and I didn't want to leave the tutorial because I knew I wouldn't be able to commit to it. So I was like, right, I'm just going to park this here while I can still learn the controls when I come back. And I just never came back. But that was quite fun, in fairness to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I feel like modern Pokemon's gone down the gutter a little bit. I'm more interested in like collecting the trading cards and stuff. I think that's where my head's at now.
Yeah, I never got into that, but I still play every Pokemon, even though, like I'll admit they're not good. But just whenever one comes out, you just need to see what's going on, But they're all like on now backlogged, like the website. You can like stack your playtime and stuff like that. Like the 3 most recent Pokemon games are all in like my top 5 most played. So even though I don't like them, they still, because I think it's just because they're on the Switch, you can just get in, watch telly, play them, stuff like that.
How much do you use that Switch though?
Just whenever a game comes out too. Like for when Pokemon comes out, and then if there's like anything I want to play, but I feel like I've not played it in like a year maybe. I can't think of the last thing that came out that I actually cared about.
Yeah.
And then same with buying the Switch 2. It's like, well, I've not got one, but there only are like 2 or 3 games. It's like, are you going to spend all that money just to, you'll play Mario Kart for a bit, play Donkey Kong, and then that's it. Like play, and then they have older games, but you're not going to buy a Switch 2 for that.
Yeah, because I've seen some of them, you need to pay for the upgrade and stuff like that. You need to buy the game again.
Yeah, some of them are like that, I think, yeah.
I'm just like, mate, I never even used my portal. I ended up selling that. I traded that in this week, actually.
Really?
Yeah. Mate, it was just sitting there and I was looking at it and I was like, the value of that is just going down and I'm not touching it. So traded it into the old CEX shop. What do you call it, Adam?
I would call it CEX.
Right, CEX.
But I feel like I don't say it that often, but I know people call it Kex. I'm like, is that?
I say either. I think it depends. It's like McDonald's. You can go Mackey's, Mackie D's, McDonald's, Kex, CEX. The adverts say sex, don't they?
Yeah.
Which is really weird.
Sexual.
That's definitely a marketing thing to get people talking about it. Like, hi guys, I'm just going to sex today.
Yeah, just going to get a sex shop, get a couple of DVDs.
What do you mean? You're 14. You what?
Do you know now Charlie Brooker, the Black Mirror guy?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know he made the logo for CEX?
Oh, did he?
Because I think he I don't know if he founded it or he was one of the first employees. Yeah, back in like the 80s, 90s. He made the logo.
That long.
If he was more of a decent thing, but yeah, I guess it was like when game started shutting down, then more CEX started opening. But that was now in the most recent season. There was that the Peter Capaldi episode.
I only watched like 2 episodes. Mate, Black Mirror's been proper downhill since Netflix took it, I think.
Yeah, the last season I've only watched I think I watched 2 episodes. They were really good, but I think it's hit or miss. But in that episode he goes into CEX. It's meant to be like a callback to like what he first started.
Oh, nice. Because mate, I seen is it Julia Hardy? Do you know what I'm talking about? She's
Yeah,
on.
yeah,
She
yeah.
used to be on TV back in the day, and then I think she just does YouTube now. She took Sam Lake into a CEX down in London.
yeah.
It was like some old.
Yeah, I saw that.
I think it was an old CEX, or if it was just a new one. But I was like, oh mate, that's kind of cool. Wish I could do shit like that. Grab famous people and just be like, look, here's your game in a fucking shop. How cool's that?
Yeah.
Mate, that'd be kind of surreal as well. Seeing that like something you made getting sold in a shop.
That's what now. Minmax have got it was like a while ago. They did episode 1. I don't know if they're going to do it anymore, but it was meant to be like now the criteria closet. So they would get developers to come into. They've got like an old game shop. They would get them to come in and then like pick games off the shelf and talk about them. And obviously a lot of the time they'll have like a game that they worked on, like do you know what I mean, on the shelf so they can talk about it there.
Somebody does that with directors, like film directors and actors and stuff like that.
That's the criteria closet.
Mm-hmm. I have seen that.
Should we try and make a YouTuber game? Like just band all of us together.
But I was going to say, Adam, were you not looking into making games or something? Were you at college or uni for game development?
I went to uni for game design. But then I've not touched it in like ages. But we made stuff, like smaller stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And you need a full team to make something proper, but we made like tiny wee projects.
But you've got like, you're qualified to make games, is what you're saying.
I've got a first. I've got a degree, but you know, give me the funding and we'll see what we can do.
You're the man to hire. Let's get it sorted.
I'll take the money and then I'll work on it. See what happens.
What's that guy's
Constant
name?
development.
Is it like Yandiri Dev or something like that? There's some famous guy on the internet. Do you know who I'm talking about, Adam? Where it's like he took like a shitload of money off people to make like indie game, and he's just never done it.
Yeah. It's like the Japanese one, isn't it? The anime.
He's like a proper like weirdo kind of guy.
Yeah, I remember, because I don't know about him taking the money, but I do remember there was something to do with they started adding like weird stuff into the game, and then there was like backlash about it. Obviously, like, we didn't ask for this. You know, this isn't the game we funded. There's a lot of stuff like old Kickstarters that just never, you know, they got funded and never did anything with it. I remember there was after Minecraft got famous, there was a game called Cube World, and that was like the first Kickstarter that I like funded, and I think the game still isn't out. It's been like 13 years. Like,
if you get a refund, right?
I think because I think it's playable. I think there was like a demo. You know, like, it came out in alpha, so you know, I don't know.
There's some guy I see on TikTok every once in a while when he's making a game and it's like set in Paisley.
Yeah, I've seen that. The showcase.
Mate, every time I see it, I'm just like, this game's not ever going to come out, man.
Yeah, because I think it started as meant to be like an art project, you know, it's like he's made the cinema, and then people started shading it on like the actual news, calling it GTA Paisley. So then he's been forced to make it into a game because it's got famous, but it wasn't. It was just meant to be like, I've made the cinema. You know, it's not. It was. He never thought about actual adding like missions and stuff like that.
Plus, he's like using actual places, like it's like William Hill Benton, and then it's like Greg's, and then it's like Wee Tam's fucking bakery and shit like that. It's like real places in Paisley. It's like, mate, this is never going to get fucking released. Not be allowed. But see if you could like make a game. What type of game would you make then? Like you've got a wee team, Platin Adams, wee crew.
I don't even know. I feel like because I like the roguelike so much, it would just have to be one of them. I don't have like an actual idea.
No.
I feel like some kind of, you know, like a Stardew Valley kind of thing mixed with a roguelike. And that's kind of what Cult of the Lamb is like, but I don't like that much. Shade.
Mate, I've never even played Cult of the Lamb. Like, it's one of the ones I've seen it all the time, but I've just never even like looked into it or anything. Stardew Valley's the PS Plus game, isn't it?
Yeah.
That looks interesting.
But is it you just run a farm?
Yeah, it's basically, do you ever play Harvest Moon?
Nah.
I was like back in the PS2. I think it was before that. I think maybe a Game Boy game originally. Just kill ops, and there's like people in the town you can speak to and stuff like that. Like the game, it keeps on, I think, because it came out 2017, it's still getting updates. Even though he said that the last update was the final one, because he's working on a new game. And then just 2 days ago, he tweeted, there'll be one more update.
Like, he's just going to keep doing it. One more
but
time.
It's the same kind of thing of like, because he worked on that by himself for like 4 or 5 years, and I think his girlfriend was working 2 jobs to like support him.
Damn.
And it's like, if you think like obviously that he's now like a millionaire off it. But imagine that failed, and do you know what I mean, they're fucked basically.
Mate, where
But
do you
that's-
find a lassie like that? Because Conor McGregor had the same, where it's like his missus was working and he was just on the dole.
Aye,
It's like, I'll be a UFC champion one day. It's like, mate, where the
Yeah.
fuck do you find them?
You've got to have a big chopper, surely.
Mate, you got to pack in heat, make them stay.
got an M60 down there chugging away.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Surely. It's not, I mean, yeah, it's like, I don't know. I guess times have changed though, haven't they? In terms of, I know we love to go off topic on the podcast, but now it's very materialistic and money orientated with guys, you know, having money and stuff. I think 10, 20 years ago, it wasn't really an issue. As long as you were driven towards being an athlete or something, I guess it pays off and people are willing to take that gamble.
yeah.
So how was it you ended up like, uploading on YouTube? How'd you get into that?
Do you know? I wish I could remember like the actual moment, but I think it basically. I've been watching Adam McDermott since like 2015. So, and I think he's like, it would like he's my favorite YouTuber. Anytime he puts a video up, it's like on the telly as soon as it comes out. Yeah, exactly. And it's been like that since. Do you know what I mean? It's been 10 years now. And then when I saw like Nicky R and like Sha, I think they were the first people I saw other than him that were doing that kind of video. I was just like, may as well. And like back, because obviously I've always been like online and like watching YouTube and stuff like that. So back in like 2011, 12, I started making my own videos, but not like with like no effort. You know, you just do like a live commentary of you playing, like just I get like a let's play, and you just upload it. You don't even put it in the editing software. You just upload it all with like
you're just like
exactly.
Somebody will watch it, hopefully.
I love it. I've got a few like series that I started, and I only did one episode. So I've got like me playing Bioshock Infinite for the first time, doing like a 20-minute episode, like when you walk up the lighthouse, and then it's like, you know, come back next week. And I've just, like obviously then I just played the game myself. And the same, I've got a Mass Effect 3 episode 1. I've got loads of them. Yeah, so I never like put effort in, but I knew kind of how to do it. And then it was basically just seeing that people were making platinum videos now. I was like, well, I may as well just, you know, see what happens.
You still have the videos that you could like do like a members only watch back kind of thing that Leon done?
Yeah, so I got but there's nothing to watch because there's no face cam as well. So I feel like it's less.
You know,
there's like
yeah,
it's just a boring video of me going like just walking through the lighthouse, like, and then that's it. Yeah, if I could do something with them, I don't know if I would though, because it is quite bad, you know. But like, obviously that's the point to get these little embarrassing videos up.
Funny though.
Yeah.
It's funny. Did I mean, it happened with me quite a lot, but did people in school ever find out your YouTube and put it on the interactive smart board and just blast it?
I feel like because I wasn't doing like the opera videos of it, do you know what I mean? There was nothing to like make fun of almost, because it was just nothing. I feel like if there was facecam, that would be like a whole different thing, because it's like you're actually like trying to do it. But yeah, like, and I don't actually know if anyone. I don't think I would like. I don't think I told anyone. So, but like, I definitely wouldn't have anyway.
Not going to a public school, you wouldn't tell anybody. Keep that to yourself.
Yeah. So I wonder now, kids now that want to become YouTubers, do you think they still get made fun of, or is it now because it's like a cool thing?
It's like more accepted now.
Yeah,
it's a cool thing. It's the same thing with like anime. It's like so normalized now. It's like, oh, it's not weird anime people anymore. It's like, oh, anime.
I mean,
I'm sure there'll be something.
School's totally different now. Let's see, even I can't mind how long ago it was. It was like a few months back, but I was in a school and there was like a wee guy walking down with like a face full of makeup and like eyelashes done and stuff like that, and I was just like, that would not have flew when I was in high school. Like, you would never come back to fucking school. But I mean, it's better this way that people can express themselves without getting bullied relentlessly.
You know,
they're still bullying, but
in like first or second year, I wore a My Little Pony t-shirt to
my
PE.
God.
Because I used to watch Achievement Hunter, and they used to always talk about My Little Pony, because you know how it was like the bronies, like people who actually did like it, you get made fun of. But then there was like the kind of people who'd watch it as a joke and then talk about it. Do you know what I mean? So that Achievement, but like, at Achievement Hunter, they used to like talk about it as if it was like an actual show, you know, like how good this episode was. So they would always talk about it, and then there's a website called, I think it was called QWERTY, or it's called the Yeti. I think there were two actually. But it's like every day they would have a new T-shirt, on the website.
Oh,
And it would always be like
a few years
yeah,
back.
it would always be like a pop culture like gaming one. And then one time they had one. It was Doctor Who's. Right, so it was a My Little Pony of Doctor Who, and I like Doctor Who, so I thought it'd be funny to buy it. And I wore it to school, like almost as it was like as a joke. But then now when you actually get there, it's like it becomes not a joke anymore. Because then you're like, no, I'm joking. Yeah, that was
seriously, guys, I don't actually like it.
Yeah, I just bought a t-shirt.
Yeah. Oh man, I don't think I could ever live that down, man.
But yeah, it generally it was like one day. Like no, I didn't get like bullied for it. But just that one day it was like bad. Like, I wish I had to have another t-shirt. Go change.
Oh mate, we remember like everything in my school. Like, it would just fucking live with you for like your whole time there. But mate,
yeah,
less about school. Let's talk about some more stuff. So what other YouTubers did you watch then outside Adam?
Yeah, so like when I think it would have been like 10 or 11, and that's when I found the Yogscast. So I used to watch them. Yeah, I found the very first like how to survive a night in Minecraft video. Like just it's Lewis and Simon, like basically just in a let's play. Mm-hmm. And obviously now did you watch the full? Do you ever watch that?
What's that thing called? The series they done?
Yeah, Shadow vs. the Fell.
Yes, mate. Yeah.
Yeah.
My pal got me pure into it.
Yeah, because it started off as a just normal let's play, and then in like episode 10 they met another character in Minecraft, and then you obviously thought it was like actually in the game, but it turned out it was like one of their friends on another account, and they would like act out like stories and stuff like that, and I just got like so mad by the end of it.
Because I made my pal
they never finished it as well.
It's like a real mod that you can download. Like you can download the Shadow Valley mod, and I was like, fuck. Yeah. So like download it, and it's like, what the fuck's going on? But I mean, they never finished that. It's one of the ones where it's like I kind of wish they would go back, but I think they've said that it will just never live up to the hype. So just leave it like that, which is kind of
so I used to watch them a lot, and then I found Achievement Hunter, and I used to watch like all of the TrueTrophies stuff, except like I never actually watched Red vs. Blue, which is like their most famous thing. But I watched all like but I watched everything else like the Let's Plays and podcasts and stuff like that. And that's basically it, to be fair. Like the people actually watched. And then obviously I found Adam McDermott, and his videos were like amazing, especially at the time. You know, like if you think about how kind of new platinum videos are, but he's been doing it for 10 years and they were like that good 10 years ago. Yeah. Because they just put so much effort into each one. And then I can't, from like 2016 to 2019, I can't actually think of like, I don't think I watched anyone like specifically, you know. And then I got big into Kind of Funny recently, and then now I just basically just like I fell off them because they were doing like too many videos a day. They used to do like
a lot of content.
I used to be a 1 hour podcast every day, and then every week there'd be another podcast, so it's like 6 hours, which is obviously a lot, but you can watch it. And then now they do like 2 1 hour podcasts a day, and then they're also live for 3 hours a day. So it's like we ramped up so quick.
Because
then
I started watching. I originally found them through IGN when it was Podcast Beyond, Colin and Greg, and mate, that's like kind of when I started getting into trophy hunting a bit more. I was hearing them talking about it all the time, and mate, they're the ones that convinced me to like get a Vita. I was like, this makes so much sense that I can get trophies whilst I'm at work. This will be fucking great. And then obviously they left, started their own thing, and then obviously they all broke up and fell out, which was
I started watching after Colin left. So I've only ever watched him. I've went back and watched a few of the old podcasts, but I've never actually known him as a person, you know, like as someone who you'd watch every week.
No, I like the two of them together, the kind of funny fat guy and then the straight kind of skinny guy, the wee combo that they had going, you know.
Yeah.
But mate, I don't know. I never really, there was one of them that I didn't like, the kind of funny bunch. I can't remember what one it was. Is his name Nick?
Tim. What's it?
Or maybe Tim.
Yeah, Nick and Tim are the other two.
Yeah, there was one of them that I really didn't like.
Tim's the one that everyone, like, I like him, but I mean, like, the people who don't like Kind of Funny, Tim's the one that they always talk about.
Oh, he's the reason, so it's probably Tim then.
Yeah, because there's like, I think there's a rumor that he was mean to Colin, like, when they were leaving. And it's like, but I mean, it's funny because it happened like, it was like, I mean, that's almost 10 years ago now as well. It was like, I think it was like 2017. And the people still fight about it. Like on the subreddit, people still come in like Colin fans to the kind of funny stuff edit, and I'm guessing it happens other way as well. But it's like, calm down. I think if people just care too much about stuff, you know.
Mm-hmm. I think it was like when they split up, there was one of them that didn't say, like, "I wish you all the best in the future" or something like that. And I'm guessing it was him, man. So he's the one that's kind of getting the shit.
Yeah, but it's like, I
don't know.
No hard feelings.
I invested in other people's like business that much.
Yeah.
People love that though, don't they?
Yeah.
Getting involved, feeling special about things.
Mm.
I think especially when it's like, when it's something that you don't actually get told the exact thing that happened. So you could like just make up like, oh, this person said this. And if you go and watch this video and look at this guy's face, you know, there's all these like
the
social stuff. It's like, even though they could be like fine.
I don't even remember what they fell out over. Was it like a Women's Day joke or something? It was like a joke on Twitter.
Yeah, it was Colin tweeted. It was like, a day without a woman was the hashtag, and you're meant to say like how good women were, and he said like a day without women, peace and quiet, or something like that. And then it was like all
get done.
And then it basically got like, I feel like it wasn't the action wasn't even that bad, but then I don't know, it was just weird, the whole situation.
I think.
But they were also meant to be fighting before that. I think that's the actual thing. You know, they're already aware issues, and then this kind of like blew up.
I think like Greg had to like apologise on his behalf, and then that was kind of
like
what started it all as well. Man, it's such a weird thing. I want to go down like a wee rabbit hole and investigate it again now.
There will be like a 2-hour long documentary about it.
There'll be somebody that like went through it just to explain it.
Yeah,
I'll need to give that a wee watch. So what about is Adam how you get into like trophy hunting then? Just from watching his videos, you were like, oh, I can get the platinums.
No, I was in because I got my Lego Harry Potter was my first platinum, and I think I just got into it from seeing them. Do you know what I mean? Like when they got added, like seeing them on the menu. But then I feel like I only got like 10 platinums in the next like 5 years, and I think it was because obviously I used to watch Achievement Hunter, and I like back when they did like just guides.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't like now the guides were like funny, like each video. They weren't just showing you how to get it. They were like making jokes in it as well.
Like, so I'd watch them having like back and forth banter throughout the whole time.
Yeah, so I watch like every single video, even if it's a game that I wasn't going to play. It's actually quite weird that no one does that now. You know, like guides that actually have like stuff going on. Because now when you look up like a collectible guide and there's like 10 different videos, like on the same thing, and like how do you choose which one?
I remember watching one video and the guy kept pissing me off. It was Kona, when I was doing like the guide for one of the Kona videos, and the guy was trying to be like quirky and funny. I think he was like the Welsh Dragon or some shit. And it's one of the ones where I was just mate, I'm not in the fucking mood for you. Just
I guess
tell me where A is, tell me where B is, and tell me how I fucking get her. Like just fucking pack it in. But
but I think it was now PS5 Trophies, like the YouTube channel. It used to be called PS4 Trophies. I think it was him. Yeah, I think it was him that kind of got me into it because I think his channel launched when the PS4 came out, and he just made videos on every game. So if you're subscribed, you'll see them come up. And I think it was kind of like just seeing that, and then getting into like the different websites and stuff like that. That kind of got me like fully in. And do you know what I mean? So I'm saying like between 2010 and 2015, I maybe got like 10 platinums, and then I think in 2016 I would have got like 40 or something like that. You know, like the number wouldn't be exact, but I started to get them like way faster.
Mm-hmm. That's when the boosters get put on. What website do you use for like trophy hunting? Because there's a few now. You get a wee selection to choose from.
Yeah, I used to use PlayStationTrophies.org just because they had. I don't actually know when PSN Profiles like came out, but like PlayStation Trophies have been going for ages, and they just had guides. You know, like that's the only reason I used it. I didn't go on like the forums and stuff like that because now if you actually look at the websites, there's like full communities of like what TV shows you watch and stuff like that. But I never touched any of that. And now for like actual trophy hunting, it's just PSN Profiles, just because the website just looks nice.
The thing I liked about PlayStation Trophies was, see the difficulty. It was like a wee forum thing, and it's like you vote. So it's like 1 to 10, and it's not just like this one guy that made the guide thinks it's a 10. It's like no, the community's kind of decided this is an 8 out of 10, and then by time what they've picked as well, it's going to be like a 200-hour platinum. I like that instead of just the way PSNP does it with the guide writer kind of decides.
It's weird though how that website's like completely gone now. You know, like it's still up, but no one uses it. But
Nobody
you go in a
makes
game,
guides on it or anything anymore.
yeah, which is so weird how that flipped. And I do actually, I remember I kind of like boycotted the website for a wee bit because there's a YouTube channel in like 13, 14 called Video Gamer TV, and it was just like a British like games outlet. You know, they did like reviews and stuff like that, and like comedy videos and stuff. And at one point, like everyone left. There only were like 5 or 6 of them, and it was like one day everyone was gone, and they got bought by the people who own that website. And then like the channel kind of like died over the next few years, and they started doing like AI articles and stuff like that.
Oh,
And then eventually the videos still existed now, the good ones, so you could go back and like relive your childhood. And then one day they deleted them all, and they said it was an accident.
oh, mate.
So the whole like the history's gone. And there's a guy that archives it, but it's like, how can you delete like years and years of videos? It's so bad.
Mate, I feel the same with Machinima. See, when they deleted everything off Machinima, I was like, oh, part of my soul died. Because, mate, it used to be ZX No Regrets. I don't know if you used to watch him, like How to Annoy. It was this Irish guy.
Yeah.
He's now Call Me Kevin, and he's like fucking like blown up massively. But, mate, he would just jump on like Modern Warfare 2, search and destroy and troll people and just take the piss. And it was like the funniest thing back in the day. And all those videos are just gone, because I don't even think he's got them anymore. I think it's just disappeared.
Yeah, because you assume that once we're on the channel, then that's it. You don't think that someone's going to come and just click delete all, like thousands of videos.
Aye. Mate, Machinima was the goal when I was a wee guy. I was like, I'd love to get on Machinima.
Yeah, because you could become like a branded creator, couldn't you? Like you could like be part of the network, kind of.
Somebody managed to
get into that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Because was that the PT video? Was on that? Was that not a Machinima?
I don't. Yeah, no, yeah. I used to use like the intro because they sent it, but it was just for like at a certain point when you got accepted, you just throw it in at the start. But looking back, I guess anybody could have done it. But it's just a weird concept. 'Cause I feel like YouTube, I could be wrong here, but I feel like YouTube didn't pay any money. Like I just feel like there wasn't really an infrastructure for YouTube to pay, so you'd have to outsource it to Machinima. Then obviously they're taking all of these cuts, and I remember it was like £2 I made, and I've still got the £2 coin somewhere. My first ever paycheck.
Yeah, I remember back. It was like 2013, 14. All the I think they're called MCNs. Like started up. There was like the Polaris network and stuff like that, and they would like pay people. Yeah. And they would like pay people, and then obviously there was a scandal with one of them where they just didn't pay for like months. Like,
yeah, I'm trying to think, mate. There used to be so many MCNs because it was one of the ones where it was like, I think like vloggers and stuff like that. You could get YouTube AdSense, but for gaming videos, you needed an MCN because technically you're using like other people's stuff or whatever the fucking reason was. So, mate, like, but mate, they would take the piss and it'd be like 80-20 contracts. So they'd take 80%, you take 20%. And it was, I don't know if it was Machinima. I remember like years ago listening to Painkiller Already. That was like my Call of Duty podcast when I was growing up. And they were talking about it. There was like perpetuity contracts. So it was like for life that they'd locked people into, which was like illegal that they were trying to get out of. I don't know if it was like X-Jaws or something like that. But mate, YouTube was fucking Wild West back in the day.
Yeah,
we were all just too young to fucking understand any of it.
Yeah.
I hope I'm not locked into a lifetime.
Oh, mate, imagine they just come back.
Give them all the money.
Goodness me. I'm going to have to pull a Frank Ocean and try and break the contract. do a Kanye, go off the rails. It dropped.
Just as long as you say it after the podcast, will be fine, mate.
Yeah, true. You have to start apologising on my behalf.
That's how the podcast ends.
Yeah. It was all a ruse.
So how long have you been doing videos on this channel for then?
I think it was like February 2023, so 2.5 years. But I feel like I've always kind of been on and off. You know, like I've never like fully committed to it and like got a video out like constantly. I feel like because I think at the start of the year, like this year, I think I only had like 4 videos up to like May. I was like, but the kind of videos that I make, you could definitely make them a much like way quicker than that. I just wasn't like fully committed to it. Yeah, so it was technically 2.5 years.
Mate, I feel like you got.
I feel like we're all... Go on, Chris.
Oh no, I was going to let you say it.
Oh, no, I was just gonna say, I feel like we all started at a very similar time. All three of us. I
think so,
feel
yeah.
like I'm coming up to 3 years almost, sort of.
I don't know when my
Next year,
first. I had to delete like my first trophy hunting videos and then put them back up because I had to Bring Me the Horizon songs as the outro. Because I seen a YouTube video and this guy was saying about how YouTube will only promote your video if they can make money on it.
Yeah.
So if you have a
you want to make the
copyrighted
video monetized.
So if you have a copyrighted song at the end, it gets monetized, but obviously for the person that owns the copyright, and then it'll help push your views. And and then when I got monetized, I was like, well, I need I need to fix this.
Yeah.
I don't know when my first video would have been on this channel.
I remember because you were the first comment that I ever got. Like, and I'm sure it was like an hour after I uploaded the video, and I was thinking, like, is it this easy? Like, I've got my first viewer.
Because you posted it on Reddit, I remember.
Was that it was? Yeah, on the episode we did it.
You posted the video on Reddit, and I was like, oh, that's either going to go really well or really bad, because I've done it before.
Yeah.
And it's like, it either like pops off and does well, or else everybody fucking hates you. And I was like, obviously I knew for the accent, I was like, oh, it's another Scottish guy. I was like, I really hope he doesn't. I was like, I really hope he doesn't get shit for this. I was like, I'll leave him like an encouraging comment and hopefully he sticks with it.
Because there's a third option as well that it just dies, you know? Because I never got either of them. But I mean, thankfully, I guess.
Did you never get hate comments off Reddit or anything like
that? No, I don't think so. Because I've stopped doing it. Like, I stopped doing it like ages ago. But no, it just the videos never, the posts never get like any upvotes. As if they like pass by. Yeah, I'm glad that I've never had like the angry mob.
Have you ever had any hate comments?
Not any like that I can remember. I've had like sometimes you do get now people say like don't care. I've had that, but it's like I just don't care about them. Do you know what I mean? It's like okay.
They comment,
sometimes I do.
Don't care.
On a video they said that.
Yeah, like it's like like when I'm going through like my trophy list, and people say like no one cares about platinums. You know, okay. Like,
why'd you click on the fucking video?
Yeah, why is your algorithm pushing it? Like,
and I had one recently. It wasn't. Do you know what's weird? Now when you get the comments that aren't hate comments, but they're like, "What was the point of this?" Because I did one like 2 weeks ago. It was like reviewing someone's trophy list, and I called the video. It was like this YouTuber's list, like blah blah blah, and then someone commented saying, "No one cares about YouTubers." Which is obviously saying that on YouTube, which is like if, you know, and you think about like who the most famous person in the world is, you know, like Mr. Beast, and like I think people do care about YouTubers. And he also said like don't use facecam.
Oh, damn it!
I'm
like, ugly. What the fuck?
But it's like especially the video. I'm just going through a PSN Profiles list. I'm like, can you imagine the video without facecam? It would just feel like because the video is like 40 minutes long, so it just is 40 minutes of a website. It's like. Surely it's better with facecam. Unless it is, he was basically saying like, you're chopped. Turn it off.
Oh man. I've not had any bad comments like that. I think I've mentioned it before in the podcast. It was literally like a 12-year-old telling me to kill myself. That was that.
Yeah. Sometimes you click on the channel and you're like, I don't care what this.
Your opinion, I don't care.
Yeah.
But October 1st, 2022 was my first. That wasn't even a trophy video, it was an achievement video. That was Assassin's Creed.
Ooh.
So I need to go back to achievements, mate. They're the ones that get the views.
Yeah. That's funny because I think Satire started around the same time as us as well. And just when you think about like the size of our channels versus him.
How big is Satire? Is that the one you talk about all the time, Leon?
Yeah.
I think he's that. It must be near
100k.
Yeah, he's that or near it.
Mate, I feel bad because it's like I don't really watch trophy hunting YouTubers anymore. So every time we bring up one on the podcast, I'm like,
who's that?
I don't know who he is, and it's I'm genuinely not being a fucking dick. Just
yeah.
It is a weird one though when it like I watch the people I chat to and interact with sort of like at eye level, if that makes sense, because it you know the person, you want to support them and you watch it, but it's like I feel like some of the bigger YouTubers just I don't know, it's just I don't care about some of the games they play, or I've already played them, so it's like I'm not the audience anymore. Sort of before I was making YouTube and involved in this space, maybe I would have been interested in you platinuming this game, but now that I'm in it, I've either done it or I've already seen 4 other videos on it. Because like, how many Super Meat Boy or Cuphead videos are there? And it's like, I can only watch it so many times. Like, I did like you. I still think you're great, but I just don't have the time. But it's like with Satire, for instance. At least it's different. It's like he's gonna find the worst games possible and get a platinum, and that's something that you don't see every day. So
Yeah, it's
shout
like
out to the legend.
how many videos are there on like Kung Fu Panda 2, whatever, like the kind of
Yeah.
games that he plays.
Yeah, proper obscure shit. So, but then, yeah, you look at other people. It's like, oh yeah, just Super Meat Boy again. Let me watch that for the 4th time.
Yeah, I think as well it depends on the style of video as well. Where I think a lot of the people who are like big, they're like, I think that's just the way YouTube is. Like a lot of kids watch it, so a lot of the bigger people have like the fast-paced editing, and it's like the videos I watch. Sometimes you can tell that people don't actually care about the game, and it's just about the video. And then that's the kind of thing that annoys me, because it's like sometimes you watch like a story-based game and the video starts and they're like, okay, welcome to this game. First off, I played the story. Ding, 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 ding. And they have like 4 trophies left. And it's like, now I had to like throw a grenade at someone. It's like, the game isn't meant... Imagine you watch like a Last of Us video and it started off with, first I played the story. Like, that's what the video should be. And then, so you can tell it's like, it's more just about popular game, get a video out quickly, instead of like
get views.
Yeah, instead of like, this is what the game's about and this is why it's good and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think it's a weird one. Obviously, people have their niches within the niche lockdown, don't they? Like some channels retell that story in a very cinematic way, which is great. I don't know, I guess if you don't want to know about it, it's a bit awkward because then you're getting full spoilers sort of thing. But then sometimes it's nice to check back in, like The Witcher 3, for instance. I played that years ago, but it's always good to have a refresher because there's so much shit to it. But then other people, where they do that ding, 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 like quick, fast-paced stuff, because I don't know, I feel like I'm guilty of it, not to that extent, but I will brush over some things and some story points just to keep it flowing. So I'm like, if you do want to watch a Let's Play, there's somebody that's got a Let's Play.
Yeah,
I think feel like doubling in on the niche of the review section of it is quite fun to do.
Like, it just depends what you're skipping. Because like, if you're skipping like kind of tedious like grindy thing, like I feel like in a lot of my I don't go over like collectibles. Like usually I'll say that this is the collectible type, then this is the collectible type, then this is the collectible type, and then at the end of the video, when I get the collectible trophies is when I'll mention them again. Unless it's like an actual, like the collectible is kind of the point of the video. You know, if they were like hard to get or something like that. I feel like a lot of the time, just like, I feel like people, they were like focusing on different things, and it's like the whole point of the video is it should be something else.
I think we need to start rage baiting is what we need to do. Because I remember, we're bringing up Illusion, 2nd episode in a row, so we fucking go, I sound like a mega hater. But I remember watching one of his videos like months ago, and it was, people were like giving him shit, because it's like he kept pronouncing like people's names wrong, see for like the characters. And I'm like, but you're just getting them the engagement, man. You're just getting them the fucking like comments, and then they're going like back and forth, like getting fucking shit. And I'm like, it's just my comments. You're just pushing them up in the algorithm.
Did you see he put up a video yesterday, and it was the Fortnite Platinum, where we were just playing some indie game. Like he wasn't, but he like as soon as the video started, they called it out. It's like, I don't actually like, I don't like not like anyone, and I actually I do find it funny sometimes. Like, especially that, just
to be fair.
Like the video was called like Fortnite's Platinum was so hard, and you click on it and he's playing some game that takes like 2 hours. It's like 1 out of 10.
But I think, see if I made like a Fortnite video and like fucking, cause that's like, is it like a 200 hour platinum or something?
I guess like, yeah.
Oh, is it? Mate, I'd be fucking fuming, and especially because it's like people are going to search like Fortnite Platinum, and then also he's the biggest channel, so it'll just be right at the top. You know? Oh mate, I'd be fucking gutted.
But like the Fortnite Platinum is so boring. I just don't know.
Also, so many people have done it now. I think there's like 4 or 5 videos on it.
Yeah,
like,
I remember.
I've seen it. I've seen people. I think has Study done it. Like I've watched it. Like,
and I saw someone did one. Again. Someone did a video and it like bombed, and it's like, just imagine putting that much effort in.
Yeah.
And then the video gets like 150 views, and you could have played like any game and got that. So that, I feel like it'd be so like scary to do like a long hard game and like I hope it just does well. Like something like if you like, because I feel eventually I'm going to do Wolfenstein II, and like imagine putting that video up and just no one cares. Oh my god, there's like, what was the point in this?
Mate, I think I need to tie it in with like a challenge or something to like make it stand out.
I was
Yeah,
about to say, I think now it has to, if you're doing Wolfenstein 2, you have to do some kind of something. You
Yeah,
have to,
forfeit.
like, people have done it, unfortunately.
I reckon.
I don't know.
I reckon I go with what you
Buyback or
said
something.
at the start of the year. Mine leaving in 24 hours, or I delete my account.
that's mad.
But
Like
just
your
doable,
PlayStation
though.
account?
I delete my backup
It's
account though.
Yeah.
I was like on that 10 out of 10 topic. Do you know I was flirting with the idea of Alien versus Predator 2010?
Oh yeah, you don't know the online.
Yeah. So that, to my knowledge, was a 10 out of 10. And somebody on PlayStation Profiles has added a new guide, and they've dropped it to an 8 out of 10. And I'm
Cheeky.
like, cheeky. Like, I'm like, why? Like, there's a permadeath mode in it. Like, what? It's still 10 out of 10 on, I think, PlayStation Trophies. So I'm going to use that as a reference point and say, look,
10 out of 10, it
it
counts.
was a 10 out of 10 at some point. But yeah, I was just like, to drop it from a 10 to an 8 is so drastic as well. Like, I'm just like, what has made you change your mind in this whole, it was a 10 out of 10, but
Yeah,
now it's not? Like,
Yeah.
is there a
Maybe-
new glitch or something? But I couldn't see one.
Maybe the online grind. Did they not make that? Is there not an easy way to do that now?
Yeah, so the online stuff is either predominantly boosted, but there's a way you can boot up single player, I think, and you can sort of go through that way. You get to like a certain point in it, and it just like spams XP to the multiplayer. It's really weird.
Wonder if maybe like
but I didn't
glitches
think-
like that have might have brought it down.
Yeah, but for instance, like the online section of it, like Fortnite is a 1 out of 10, and that's just a continual online grind of nothing. And it's the same with Alien versus Predator. You're just in a boosting lobby, killing the same person over and over and over again for XP. So it's not like it's difficult, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a time sink, and we don't add points for hours spent. Do you know what I mean?
What's the longest you think you would ever spend on a platinum? Like longest time?
That's a great question. I don't know. Like, do you mean like if you're boosting as well, or do you just like, is it the whole experience? 'Cause I
Total
feel like-
experience. Because right now I'm thinking like, see when I look at games that are like a 30-hour platinum, I'm like, psh, I get better shit to be doing.
I feel like most games are.
I know.
Like your cap is like so low.
You can see why I've not been getting many platinums recently.
Yeah, I guess. Only playing like 1 hour shovelware. I feel like I wouldn't
think
know until I
100.
was in there. You know, like once I've started the game, and I've like I feel like I would never start anything like Fortnite that I know that is just going to be grinding for like ages.
Mhm.
Like I can't think of the last game that I played that was like. I feel like if it's a game that I want to play, then I'll just play it anyway, and then I'll
Yeah.
stop when I'll stop. I think my longest ever would have been Binding of Isaac Rebirth. And I don't know how long
Damn.
exactly that is, but I think that's a 9 out of 10. But because I've been playing that, that's like my favorite. It was like one of my favorite games of all time.
Mhm.
So I've been playing that since like 2011, and I used to play it every day. So then when it came out on PlayStation, I just played it normally, and then
Mhm.
obviously I found out like recently that it's meant to be super hard. I was like, I just
you
play the
never
game,
get the memo.
yeah, and it's like really long as well, but because it's so good, you don't feel it, you know.
Have you get bilateral yet?
No, that's what I was going to say as well. I'm at 130 hours, and it's
Yeah.
meant to be. Like, I'm technically close, but if I win every single time I play, then I'm almost there. But obviously, it's like super hard at the end as well.
Mhm.
So I think I'm probably about 50, 60 hours, and that's if I do well, you know.
Aye, as if everything goes right for you.
Yeah, but you can do it quite quick. It just I only play it like I play it like maybe 4 times a month for like an hour,
Mhm.
and I've playing it since February last year when it came out. But if you just like if that is what you played all day, you know, if that was like your game, I feel like you could do it in like I don't know, like 2 months maybe of like just constant.
How many platinums do you have going at like the one time? Are you like 3 games at the one time, just slowly working towards it, or are you like zoned in on one and then?
Yeah,
What the
usually
next?
it's just one, unless there's like a game that I get bored of or like just stop, and then that will always be like on the back burner, and then maybe I'll go back to it.
Mhm.
So like when Death Stranding 2 came out, I played that for like 10 hours a day, like every day for a week until I finished it. And then I just kind of, because I had like mainlined it, I couldn't be bothered going for the platinum. So like technically I've got that waiting on me at some point, but I'm not like, you know, I've last played that like, what, 2 months ago? It's not, I don't play multiple games at one time. I don't know. I feel like I would rather just like put all the energy into one thing and then like delete it and then that's it.
Leon, I kind of cut you off. What would you say is your like most time you would put into one platinum then?
Yeah, like I'd say 100 hours. I reckon. I feel like I feel like you could really lose yourself in an RPG for 100 hours quite easily if it's good. Like I think probably Skyrim. I think that's probably the most I've put into a game of that sort, and nothing's really itched the spot ever since. Obviously, you know, Cyberpunk, things like that. I do like them, but I've not gone back for the platinums, if that makes sense. It's a shame, like with Final Fantasy, I almost don't want to do Rebirth because I don't want to hate it, and I'm scared of that longer time. But like even flipping it to adding a multiplayer aspect, like Gears of War, is it Reloaded?
Yeah.
I think that's predicted 100 hours, and that's got the 10k kills online. But in my mind, I'm like, well, it's obviously not Call of Duty, but I enjoy Call of Duty. If Call of Duty had a 10k kill trophy, I would do that happily because it's enjoyable. I like shooters, and I'm hoping it's the same with Gears of War. So I think 100 hours, you know, if it's split across, it can obviously fall into a magical RPG world, or you could split it between the campaign and obviously online stuff. But yeah, I'd say that's definitely the extreme side. Like that is pushing me to the limit. But I've done long games before. They're no stranger to me.
Yeah, mate. Speaking of Gears of War, that was the question we ask every guest is if you could add trophies to any game and get the platinum, what would it be? That is what Bomb Chop picked as his game. So
Got his wish.
Yeah, he got his wish.
True.
He can. I hope he's working towards it.
Yeah, he is. Have you got any wishes, Adam, that you want to come true?
See, I feel like usually people would say like childhood games, you know, like games that never could have had trophy support. And I was thinking, I couldn't actually think of any games that haven't, like games that I played when I was younger. Like I used to play Battlefront a lot, and I think that has trophy support now, doesn't it? But I'm sure the trophies were like, they were weird, weren't they? It was like, I think you didn't have to play the Galactic Conquest or something. It was like get 20 kills with each weapon or something like that. It was something weird, I think.
I think one of them, I can't remember if it was a shared trophy list between 1 and 2, or if one and 2 were separate. But I think one of the games was super easy, and then the other one you actually had to do stuff in it. Because I'm sure I watched John Callum's video when it came out.
Yeah.
But I just don't. It was a year and a half ago, so I don't really remember it that well.
Yeah, I feel like I can't think of any kind of like childhood games, but going off Gears of War, the reason, because like I got a PlayStation 3, and then for a few years I switched to Xbox because of Fable 2. Yeah, it was a good like 3-4 years. Because of Fable 2, and I've never played the first one, but I love Fable 3. That was like the first game I got. It's the first game I remember just watching YouTube videos on, like before it came out. You know, like just previews. I watched like every single video, and I got like the collector's edition for it, and I've not played it, you know, like 15 years. So if Fable ever makes it to PlayStation, that would be like the full trilogy. But they've got weird achievement lists as well because of when they came out. They didn't put like effort in, basically. I remember there's one where there's like a gun or a doll that you have to trade with people online. There's like I think in each game there's a shooting gallery, and then if you win you get a doll of like one of the characters, and to get the achievement you have to get every single doll. So you have to like organise with people online. And back I was like 10 years old on the forums like, does anyone have this one? I've got like 9 of this. But the achievements are weird.
There was one of the Fable games that I'd looked at for like doing a video, like 100% in it, and you need maybe Fable Anniversary, but you need the Xbox Smart Class, which is like an app that you can't download anymore. So you're just it's unachievable. I was like, damn.
Yeah.
So it's like you do a video and you just get 99% of the achievements.
Just imagine.
Or just leave it. So I was like, I think I'm going to stick to just like trophies. Because that's another thing. Let's see right now. We'll jump into like motivation for like doing YouTube videos and shit like that. See like what we do where it's like you get a platinum for a game. See spending like 25 hours getting a platinum and then spending all that time then making it into a video, I ain't get the fucking energy for it. I think I'm just going to do single trophy videos. I think that's the way to go.
Yeah. I think it's because you never know how a video is going to do.
Mm-hmm.
And even the ones you think are good might bomb. And then I've got some videos that I put like no effort into, and they were like my best performing videos.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like almost luck based, and it's like, is it worth? Especially if it's like a long game, and it's like what we said about like Meat Boy and Wolfenstein, that you could make a video on that and then it just completely bombs.
I think one of my favourite videos of yours was the Miles Morales one. See where you speedrun it? I was like, mate, nobody is doing that. Nobody's speedrunning platinums. I was like, that's such a good idea. And I said I was going to steal it. I still need to steal it.
But I want, I get the guy's called Zem or Zemi. He's like a Ratchet and Clank speedrunner. And because I think I've got the number 2 time on Rift Apart for the platinum.
Right.
Obviously, he just speedruns the game like on the same account. You know, he doesn't make a new one.
Mm-hmm.
And ages ago, he said he was going to try and beat my score. And obviously, I know that he could because he knows like the game back to front. So I'm waiting for it. I want somebody to steal the idea, you know, challenge me. But that was the thing as well. At the end of that Mills video, because I came 3rd, I think. And I was
second?
off by.
Was it not second?
I think I'm 3rd now. I think someone's beat me, but they came 2nd. But I came 2nd, and the guy beat me by like an hour. And I think my time was like 8 hours 40, and he done it in 7. And I was like, Germany, it wasn't even close. And it was like, is it like does the video still work if you've came 2nd by like so much? Do you know what I mean?
Mate, it's one of the ones where it's like there's something that I like about it so much as well, where it's like you get one try at it, you can't fuck it up.
Yeah.
Because it's like you can't pop the trophies and then like unpop them and then like try again. It's like you're locked in for that one run and that's you.
Yeah. I think I saw Triple PV was doing that on, I think it was the Amazing Spider-Man 2, and I think he started and then he had to go.
Is that like, the one you've done that's got like a load of skins or something that's like pure pain?
Aye, yeah, that's like that's the bad one, but it doesn't actually take that long. It just is annoying. I think it's like 7 hours maybe. Yeah, I think he started it and he was going to do it all live on YouTube, and then he had to like stop for some reason, and obviously you can't, so he has to do it. I think he did do it again, but it was on another account, and it's like, it must be so annoying to start and then
keep making accounts just for to try and get the platinum.
Yeah, I don't think I've got speed running built into my veins. The Resident Evil speed runs are enough for me. That raises the blood pressure enough.
I think you done Alone in the Dark as well, speedrun, didn't you?
Yeah, but not even that, because that's the thing where I actually made the video idea after I'd done it, if that makes sense. Just because the game is quite short and because I'd entered it. So I got it that day and I was like, the game is only, technically it's an 8-hour long platinum because you need to play it for 8 hours for one of the trophies to pop. But I finished it in like 5 because I think I started it and I realised I wasn't enjoying it. So I used a collectible guide on the first playthrough, which I don't usually do, but just because I wouldn't enjoy the game anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, platinum game in like 5 hours. And then I was like, well, I had to leave the game on for like 3 more hours. I was like, this could be the story of the platinum. I think someone else, because technically you can do it faster if you wait.
Yeah, and
3
you
hours.
pop the 8-hour one first and then you start playing it.
Yeah, so I think Optinib has a like 1 hour time on it or something like that.
Damn.
Just because he did that. Because obviously now he plays games twice. Like he plays it first and then does it again for the guide. So I think on the guide it was like, lock in.
Does that not need 2 playthroughs? Alone in the Dark?
Yeah. Even though the game is still quite short.
Yeah, try and get how long it took me to play the game.
Because the second playthrough, you don't need every collectible again. You only need like 5 or 6. Like that's on that specific like mode, whatever, like that character.
And you already know the answers to the puzzles and stuff like that because it's still the same.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Mate, I think I just done that blind.
Mate, with OptiNoob, if he's doing them twice as well, that's insane. Because some games, they're not 2 to 3 hour jobs, like some easy platinums, like there's some long ones.
Yeah, that's why, because I think I mentioned him in a video before about like, because I think he's funny as well because he does like jokes in his videos. But he's got like a full like 18-hour Witcher 3 video, and I was like, just the idea of like someone getting the Witcher 3 and sitting down, like, I can't wait to play this big RPG, and just having him up, go here, say this. That's like I think that's like when Trophies can make games worse. Like the people who care way too much, and they won't play it through for like on a normal playthrough first. It's like they're just here for the platinum.
Stop.
Like, yeah.
You never actually got to experience the game.
Yeah, because he's telling you exactly what to do, and he's doing the whole thing in 18 hours, which I think means you must be skipping dialogue and cutscenes and stuff like that. Like, I appreciate the guide though. You know, I want to point out because I feel like I bring him up a lot about the bad side of it, but I actually do like the guy. It's the people who use the guides that I think is like weird.
You don't hate the drugs, you don't hate the dealer, you hate the drugs. That's what it is.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Oh, mate, I was going to say something completely blank there. I forgot. Oh, that's what it was. Mate, Witcher 3 has one of the worst fucking trophies, though. The collecting the cards, the Gwent cards. Mate, missable collectibles in like a fucking 60-hour RPG game is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Because that's what I've got left. I need to get all the Gwent cards, and I'm like...
Is it a full replay you need to do?
Aye.
Is it looking like that? Ugh.
Aye.
It's a good game though, at least. Maybe before the new Witcher comes out, you'll get a bit of motivational hype.
It's on my to-do list for this year, because it'll be a 10-year platinum.
Yeah.
But it's also going to take fucking ages to sit down and play through the whole game. Like, just the idea, because it's not going to be fun, you know?
Well, you've got a 18-hour guide you can follow.
I know, I
Yeah,
want to use that. He must play on easy difficulty as well, then. Oh, no, in fact, you can't, because it's the Death March difficulty.
Yeah, it shows you how to do it, because I think it's meant to be one playthrough, and you do everything on Death March. I think, because I don't know, because I've not actually played The Witcher 3, but when you get...
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I know.
Kick him off the call.
I think that might be like the best game I've never played. You know, like I know it's good and I know that I'd like it, but I just haven't got to it. Same way they did too, but I've
Red Dead 2 is kind of...
Yeah. But, like I've played the start of that like 5 times, and it's just so slow. But the same thing, I know that if I just played it, if I got through that first bit, I would like it. I think of The Witcher, because I played it back when it came out, and I just like fell off. Like there's no reason for me to not have played it. I just didn't, you know, I played 10 hours and then went on to something else. But I need to get to that at some point.
Mate, you need to just sit down for like a weekend, ignore everybody, turn your phone off, and just power through it all.
But that's the thing as well, because I've got like a folder of Adam McDermott videos that I can't watch. You know, because I've not played the game.
Spoilers.
Because he did that, like I'm sure it's like a 1 hour long video on it. And I remember he was showing like he made like custom maps and stuff like that for when they would go to places. Like he put so much effort in, and I've just never watched it because I don't want to experience it the first time through a YouTube video. But it's annoying playing it now, though, because there's the PS4 version which I've got on my account, but there's a PS5 version that's out. I don't know what is exactly better about it, but you know, like faster load times and stuff like that. So I'm thinking, do I play the one I've got, or do I put this new version on the account? You know.
I don't know. I know you can auto pop it, but you need to save. See for like the Death March difficulty, you need to save like right before you finish the story, and then load that and do it through that.
Yeah.
Do you auto pop platinums?
Like, I don't know the last time I did it. I never, you know, the people when like PS4 games that are still coming out. I don't do that. You know, like I can't think of a decent example, but
God of War Ragnarok or something.
Yeah, so I played that on PS5. But like, if a PS5 version for a game comes out for a game I've got the platinum of, then I don't mind auto popping. I feel like it's like, you know, like
you've got how many platinums you got? Is it like 300-400? I feel like you've got.
Yeah, I think
you might have the
I'm
most platinums at any guest.
35.
Yeah,
Dang.
435. And that was because I remember
combined, isn't it?
400 was in December, so it's 35 this year.
What was number 400?
It was the Fall Guys auto pop. So it was when I was doing the charity like 12-hour thing, and I was doing this challenge, and it basically just like completely fell apart because you had to like scan your trophies on the website, and I didn't know that there was a limit, so I did it like 3 times, and it came up saying you can't scan anymore. So I couldn't do what I was planning on doing. So I was like, I'll just see how many platinums I can get. And I was like, well, I've had the Fall Guys because I remember when the PS5 version first came out for Fall Guys, it was bugged. Like you couldn't auto pop it, and I don't actually think you could get the platinum again if you had synced your account. I think you had to like make a whole new account to like start it.
You had to, like, even all your purchases and stuff like that didn't carry over for like popping the trophy.
Yeah. So I think they fixed that like a few months back, like before I popped it. I was like, oh, may as well just get a platinum here. But I did have to win a game again, I think, or something like that, because they don't all auto pop. So technically, it wasn't a full auto pop. It just was like the hard ones, the ones that actually stop you getting the platinum.
So I think I still need to get the win with like a group of friends or something like that. I had it on the PS4 version when I was playing it with my pals, but none of them want to play it with me now. So the PS5 version, I'm like, I'm going to need to use PSNP or something, find some pals.
Is that the last thing you need?
I think that, and there's maybe like 2 or 3. There's a few things.
Yeah,
that's like the big one that's kind of in the way.
Yeah, it's all like the weird ones that don't auto pop. Like I remember one of them was like do an emote just before you win. Yeah, and that took ages because you have to be winning by like quite a distance, so you have time to actually emote.
Plus, everybody's good at it now.
Yeah.
Whereas back in the day, everybody was shit and you were playing against kids. Whereas now it's like people that are zoned in, they know all to be shortcuts.
Experts.
Yeah.
Do people still play it a lot? Like, has it fallen off? Or
it's like any game. The only people, like any old game, the only people that are still playing it are shit hot. It's like when you play The Last of Us multiplayer. It's like they're those guys in fucking Japan that didn't know the war was over. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, I played that a few months ago, and everyone had a mic.
Did they?
Like everyone, yeah, they were all like actually like doing callouts and stuff like that. And I just wanted to, I had to get a trophy for playing on certain maps, so I kept joining the lobby and then voting. And if it wouldn't go my way, I'll just quit and join again. And I kept getting in the same lobby with these people who are actually pure like wanting to play. I was like, keep the mic muted. I'm not talking to these guys. And get like cancelled.
I remember one guy having a mic when I was doing Last of Us online, and he kept shouting at me because I would like sprint everywhere. Because I'm playing it like COD, I'm just like running, trying to get into the centre, to get into fight straight away. Yeah. But obviously I'm getting aware of position. He just started shouting at me. I was like, oh man, trying my best. Have you done the online for Last of Us, Leon?
Not touched it. I don't think I've got any trophies in the online. I think I've maybe got like 1%, even on the remaster of it. It's one of those games where I played it on PS3, and obviously the trophy list is quite bare bones, isn't it? Like you play the game through once and you get maybe 5%. There's just literally complete the game sort of thing. So I did it on PS3, and then it came out on PS4, but it was a bit too soon for me because obviously The Last of Us was like one of the last big PS3 games, and the PS4 was right around the corner. So I booted it up, and I didn't finish it on the remaster. I was like, I'm gonna wait. Like that, I don't need to play it. It's basically the same thing. It's not even that revolutionary. And I'm glad I waited until The Last of Us Part 1, because that was generally like a remake done right. But yeah, I think I played the online maybe a bit on PS3, but definitely not the PS4 one. So it just eludes me staring at that trophy list, thinking I'm never gonna go to the online. It's a scary place as well because they're so serious. Like, don't they dislike trophy hunters coming in and playing Last of Us online, or is that a myth?
I don't know, I never had that, but mate, they're all at max level 999 and just run riot on you. Yeah,
that doesn't sound fun. I'm in my era of actually trying to enjoy games and platinums. So
yeah, I've went for the multiplayer because I just went back to get like some DLC trophies for like a challenge on the trophies. Well, I wasn't actually playing the game, but I went back to go for the platinum like 4 or 5 times, and I just find it so annoying.
Oh, it's
like difficult. The actual, and I just like can't be bothered. It takes so long because now you play it twice as well. Like both sides.
So you need to do a full playthrough, and there's 3 or 4 chances where it can just end, and you get set back to the beginning, and it's like these challenges. But mate, I can't mind what they were. But it's like you get to pick what they are. But obviously, the further you get, you've used up all the easy ones, so it's like difficult ones. So it's like, mate, you're right at the very end. It's like you need 3 knockdowns with a bow and arrow, which would be easy at launch when everybody's shit. But you're playing against fucking MLG people. So it's like, mate, I think I just got it with, I don't know if it was like revolver knockdowns or something, but I managed to like just fucking like squeak past the end, and I was like, thank fuck, man, because I wouldn't have had the strength to do
Yeah.
Knee slide across the bedroom on that trophy closed.
it. Just a wee Final Fantasy
I mean,
music kicks
on
in.
the topic of on the topic of sort of difficult trophies, Adam, are there any platinums you wouldn't do again? Sort of ones that you're like, oh, that was far too hard, hated it.
I don't know about hard ones, but there definitely would be like collectible ones. You know, stuff like Assassin's Creed Valhalla, where that was kind of what I was saying about Star Wars Outlaws. It's like same kind of thing where I should have just stopped, because at the end the game was like fine. By the end, you're just looking for these chests, and it's like going from map to map to map to map. It's like
they're difficult as well. They're like, some of them are in puzzles, aren't they? And
yeah,
it's
yeah.
Like, nightmare.
And that just makes it more, because you obviously see them on the map and you think they're just going to be there, and you get there and it's like it's in a building. You need to move this cart, shoot this window,
Run around.
Yeah. I don't know if there's any. I don't actually think I have many hard platinums, to be fair. Like other than like Souls games and stuff like that, but like I would play. You know, like they're hard for the game. It's not like something.
Enjoyable.
Yeah, I don't think I've not done any like Meat Boy and stuff like that where you like Jump King, where the whole point of the game is it's like way too hard. But do you know what makes it now? The Baby Steps game. Do you know that? It's out in 2 weeks.
Yeah, I've seen the trailer.
Yeah, so I want to play that, but I'm thinking that's going to have a mental platinum because it's the people who made Getting Over It. So it's like
It's Getting Over It on PlayStation though. I think it's PC.
No. Yeah, PC only. Yeah, but I'm thinking it's going to be the same kind of thing. But I think the game actually looks good. Other than that, like, because I feel like Getting Over It, the only point of the game is to beat it. But with Baby Steps, it seems like there's more exploration and like there's like a story and stuff like that. So I want to play that, and I'm thinking that's going to be on my PlayStation account, and I bet it's going to be like beat the game in like 20 minutes. No, I'm not doing that. You know?
Mate, I looked at that trailer and I was like, this game looks fucking shit.
Really? Well, yeah, because that is kind of the vibe they're going for.
It's like the guy in the baby pajama kind of thing, just waddling about the place.
Yeah.
But it's on PlayStation Plus.
I didn't realise the fan base I upset when I said this looked awful.
Did you say it's
quite a big one?
It's launching on PS Plus?
Yeah, dude, it was meant to come out on Monday, like this Monday.
Right.
But because of Hollow Knight, they delayed it to the 23rd.
Mate, if it's on PS Plus, then I feel like I probably should just try it, you know?
Yeah. But remember, if you get a trophy in it, then that's you stuck.
I mean, I don't care about percentage, I'm good.
And I feel like I've got so many like old FIFAs and stuff like that, where even if I'd got every trophy that I could, like even the hard ones, I'd still have I'd be on like 95%, and it would all be
like the online
like
Ultimate Team and shit.
FIFA 10, yeah, like all the DLC ones as well.
See, with them delaying that game though, like September low key is a bit of a stacked month because you got like Borderlands 4 out in a couple of weeks. You got the new Dying Light game. Like, they sure they wanted to delay
Silent
it?
Hill.
I know, obviously.
I think that's this month as well.
Hill, and then the start of October, fucking
Battlefield,
Ghost Yotai, Battlefield. Like,
but I think it's also
delay it.
It's like the type of people who would play those games, though. You know.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, valid.
Like because it's like a weird indie game. So the people who play Hollow Knight would, but I feel like even then, because Hollow Knight is like, just see it crash the PlayStation like network.
I've seen people asking if it crashed Steam, but I never actually clicked on it.
Yeah, I don't think it didn't like crash any of them, but it was like, you know, they were like on and off and on and off. But even because I think it was meant to come out at 2 p.m. today, and it came out at like 4:30 on PlayStation, just because I don't know, there were too many people logging on. They couldn't
servers were struggling.
Yeah.
I wonder how much they sold. That's insane. Like you never hear that, do you? For especially like Call of Duty doesn't do that. FIFA doesn't do that. Like,
yeah.
For that to do that is like insane.
I don't know what number it got to, but it was like 500,000 peak players on Steam, like early today. And it's like, I think the game is sold 22 million, like the first game, like in its lifetime, it sold 22 million. And then so that already in the first day, it's sold at least 500,000, and that's just on Steam. Like, it's mad.
See, going back to TrueTrophies, what's the challenges like on there? Because I think you've done like 1 or 2 videos on it before, didn't you?
Yeah, since it was like last December is when I found them, but they've been going for like years and years, because I actually found on my account, I did one back in like 2016. I've just like forgot about it. But yeah, so they've got, every month they do a different thing. So there was one where there was like bosses you had to beat, and they took damage whenever you got a trophy, and then you do like double damage if you do a certain type of game. There's like alphabet challenges where you have to get a trophy that starts with each letter.
Is that what you've done a video on? Was it the alphabet one? Because I feel like I've heard that before.
Yeah, I did one video on like 4 challenges because they are kind of, well, like making a video on it is kind of just saying like I had to play a platformer, so I played this game. You know, like you can't like make the video like exciting, so I put all of them into one. Yeah, every month there's like a new thing. Recently there was a thing called the bean dive, where you have to add games. Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't. No one told me why it's called that. But you have to like add games onto your account that it's meant to be games you've already bought. So like games you've got on disc that you've never played, and it's meant to be to like tank your completion percentage, so that you have the motivation to like go back and play. So I ended up added 52 games to my account just based off that, like games I had like lying about or games that I had like installed. So I think I was almost at 70%, and now I'm back at like 65 just from that one day of like just getting to the office. And then there's one on the now. It's like everyone on the website. So it's like a weekly thing. I think it goes for 12 weeks.
How do you find it? So you go on TrueTrophies website, because mate, I've got a TrueTrophies thing saved, which is always super handy. I'll actually include it in the description for this video, but it's all upcoming PS5, 4 and 3 server closures. They like keep updating this one article, so you know what games are going to get what unavailable trophies real soon.
Yeah, I don't actually know. I feel like, you know, on the main page it has like the news stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like I just found out from there. Like one of them was like about the event. But yeah, usually it's down at the bottom of the site, but I don't actually know where it appears.
Community targets, is it this? Yeah, F's in chat. Earned 3+ trophies that start with the letter F.
Yeah, so so every month they've got 3 things like that. But yeah, I don't actually know how you find the event like easily. Yeah, the one now it takes place over like 13 weeks, and loads of people signed up for it. I think there were like 250 people in total. And then basically every week from Wednesday till Wednesday, you get trophies, and that gives you points. It's called your difference. It's basically that it's so hard to like actually understand. I feel like I still don't get it, but it's basically just that their trophies get you more points, because it's based on like if it's a gold and people have it, you get less points. You know, like the more common it is.
I feel like people do that on like Discord servers and stuff like that. Like, was it Vault Boy Steve? Maybe they had something like that, where it's like the harder the platinum, like the more points it's worth. And then it's like a leaderboard, and then at the end of the year. Whereas
because you can make your own one on the website.
Yeah, because I think Adam McDermott, he had like a platinum trophy challenging as well, but I think that was just like the number of platinums, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Aye. Whereas
I think that was manual. Yeah, so it's like every week you get points based on your like trophies you get, and then I think it's the bottom 5% get kicked out, and then it goes week by week. So it resets every week. So there's an individual one, and there's also a team one. And I think so. If you didn't have you can like make your own teams. Obviously, if you didn't have one, it would just put you with like other people that don't have a team. But someone messaged me who was like a viewer of the channel, saying like he found the website because of me, and he was like, "Do you want to join mine?" So we're in week 6 now, and we're still in it.
Damn,
it's me and this guy, and then 2 of his friends. They don't play much, to be fair, but because that's what I said to him when he asked me. I was like, I don't think I'm going to actually like take part in this, because it seems a bit much. Because you see the people that are they're actually in it. So I said like, I'll do it, but if I'm not pulling my weight, then do you know what I mean? Like, it's not my fault. I've told you this. And then then it actually got into it. So it's me and him basically carrying this team, and then the other 2 guys are helping, to be fair. But I think they just don't play as much. They're like this guy's pals that are just like they play like FIFA and stuff like that, you know.
No, they've got stuff like real life shit going on.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like they don't care. They're not seeing it. Like, are we going to get kicked out this week? Yeah. But so it's based on the points, and then you also get bonuses. So every week there's like a challenge, and usually they're to do with like a game that came out that week. So last week it was to play a stealth, third person, or an ape escape game for Metal Gear Solid.
Right.
Like that way. So you need to get 30 trophies in that, and then if you do that, you get 1,000 points that you can like use if you're about to go out. You can add 1,000 points on. And like generally it's like so much fun. Like especially with what I thought it would be. But it is when we get to like the final few weeks, I feel like I'm going to lose hope in it, because one of the teams has got the number 2 guy on PSN Profiles. And I looked at his account, and all day he's popping platinums. I'm like, how can you win?
How do I compete against this guy that doesn't have a life?
Yeah, so it's like, I feel like eventually we're just going to, because even this week, the challenge for the team is that everyone has to get 2,000 points. And then I think technically if one person gets 4,000, then that makes up for someone else's.
Right.
But in the whole thing, in the 5 weeks, I've only got 7.9k points. So I'd have to get 2,000 in this week. And in the past 5, I've only done like 8. So it's like 2,000 is like a lot. And then obviously we have to get the other people to like, can you pop like some hard platinums this week? So it's like, I feel like we're basically just like taking a week off. But I feel like when I get kicked out, I'll make a full video going over the whole thing, because I think they do it every year, and it's been a lot of fun. And even the community is a lot better. Like, because on PSN Profiles, I was saying about like the message boards and stuff like that, but I've never got into that. But I joined the Discord for this to like find out what the bonuses were and stuff like that. And it's like constantly people talking like about what the different events and like what games would be good for each challenge and stuff like that. So everyone's like helping each other.
Because I'd never looked at TrueTrophies until like you'd done like the challenge video and stuff like that, and I was like, because like True Achievements is what Xbox people use, and it's like owned by the same people kind of thing. And then obviously we were talking with Trophy Troy last episode, and he'd mentioned about like, what is it, like rogue moderators or some shit. Is that what it was, Leon? Wasn't it?
Power hungry mods or something. Was that I don't know what the correct terminology was.
I can't remember if he linked us the YouTube video or if like we just found it. I ended up watching the video. What was the guy's name?
It's like I think that video came from someone else.
Oh, was it?
I think. Yeah, what the video PSN Profiles exposed, that one, the dark truth.
Yeah, what's the guy's name so we can like give him credit? I think it's Den Delisted maybe. Oh, I get it wrong though.
Yeah, so Den Delisted on YouTube made if you type in his name and PSN Profiles exposed, I guess that'll pull up his video. It's like a 56-minute long video. I guess just talking about his experience with PlayStation Profiles and I guess some of the, I don't know, toxic behavior, things like that, getting banned and flagged for cheating, things like that. And it does like a whole deep dive on every single member, like moderator, person that works. I think it's called like the CRT team, like the cheater team essentially. So they'll flag they'll be the ones that look at that. And also like the guy that owns the site. So he does like a little profile. It's like watching a Netflix murder documentary when they're like going, right, these are all of the people here, like on the pin board. He does like a deep dive on that. And then he talks about, his experience, what happened to him. And then he collates a bunch of other people's, experiences and things like that. And it's, I don't know, it's one of those things as like, as a bystander, it's so easy to brush off. But then like you see people that have been affected by this and, it's not, they could be cheaters, but they could also be innocent. It's like, I don't know. It's obviously two sides to the story, but it's like, it must suck so much if you are getting wrongfully, having the ban hammer come down and saying, well, I didn't actually cheat to get this trophy and you flagged my profile, and then you're trying to defend yourself, and then a moderator deletes the forum posts.
Deletes comments.
Yeah, deleting comments and deleting the forum. So it's like, the people that you're trying to reason with and ask for help, according to this video, are actually just silencing you for almost speaking the truth. But it's a weird one. It's an interesting watch. I quite enjoyed it. But yeah, it's definitely some homework for some viewers if you're interested in the dark side of PSN Profiles.
Because mate, look, we never post on the forums or have to deal with moderators or get accused of cheating or anything. So we never had to deal with it. But see, when it's like I think, did they cover for like Hakum or something like that? Where it was like a Bioshock game, where it was impossible for him to pop these 2 trophies in this order. Is that what they covered for him? And then
so they allegedly play favourites as well with certain people, and they say that they don't have biases and things like that. But again, apparently there's a Discord where they discuss people, and you could argue that there's people on a hit list that they're more likely to flag or silence in this case, which was interesting.
Yeah, I've seen sometimes they ask for proof. Like if you say that you didn't cheat, they'll ask for video proof.
Mhm.
But it's like, obviously, if you're not a YouTuber who's recording all of their gameplay just in case that they get asked, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like you can't just get proof that you didn't cheat. Like, especially sometimes that you get flagged and it'll be like a year and a half ago. Maybe like, do you have proof that you didn't cheat? It's like,
Yeah, because that was one of the ones that he'd mentioned in the video. It was like, I think the guy, I don't know if the guy was a speedrunner, but it was like a Crash Bandicoot trophy. And the guy was like, nah, it's impossible for you to get this trophy. Like, I think it was like 22 seconds. 22 seconds after this trophy. And then, so this guy in the YouTube video replicates it and he manages to do it in like 13 seconds or something and shows that it is possible. And then the guy was like, oh no, it's because you've done it on PS5, you need to do it on a PS4, like launch copy, like fucking patch fucking 1.00. So he's like, alright, and then he gets it in like 23 seconds or something like that, like an actual closer time.
yeah.
But
Have you guys
the
ever been
thing-
accused of stuff like that? Like cheating or.
nah, I'm a good boy.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Somebody's not
Yeah,
on
I've
the
got-
leaderboards.
Yeah, I do have a flag. But it's
Oh,
not my
really?
fault. Yeah, it's for
Yeah.
Black Ops 2 because it's unobtainable. And,
Oh, yeah.
if you join a lobby of somebody that's hacked the lobby, they can do like a trophy thing, so it pops trophies. So, I mean, in fairness, I think it is a correct flag, but it's not my fault. So,
Yeah, I feel like
don't
there's
really
a
know.
there's a difference between you joining someone and you cheating it, you know? 'Cause that's what happened to Study this week. Where it's like he didn't actually mod the weapons in. He asked someone for help and they gave him modded weapons.
What did the
And then-
modded weapons do though? Like, did it save him time or?
Yeah, it's in the third DLC for the first Borderlands game. There's a boss that you have to like prepare for. You have to get to like max level and get like certain guns and stuff like that. And I think also it's like it's not impossible solo, but you're not meant to do it solo, you know.
Mhm.
So he was obviously making this video with like platinum every Borderlands game, like going through them like quickly. So he got to that boss and just like couldn't do it. And then so he shows in the video that he messaged like someone who had just popped that trophy or something like that. Like, can you guys help me? And then they join the game and they give him a weapon. And see, this is the kind of thing that's like, did he know that it's modded? Because the weapon, it's not like 999 damage, you know, like a weird number.
Mhm.
It does like 1,000,000 damage. But I feel like if you didn't play the game, you wouldn't know that it's like hacked. You just think that this is like one of the best guns in the game.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think you can I think with that gun you can kill the boss in like 4 shots or something like that. You know.
Damn.
Yeah. But then so that's what he's been flagged, and then there was a 6-page thread going back and forth. Like, is that cheating? He didn't know. And it's the people that are in that video or like in that thread saying like, I don't care like if he's a YouTuber or like stuff like that. It's like, that's what I'm saying. Like, people just care way too much about stuff that doesn't actually matter.
Right, it's like not your trophy list. Like, what's it matter at the end of the day?
Yeah.
Did the other people
Yeah.
get banned or the ones that gave him the gun?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess not. But that's what I remember someone was saying, that like if you look at now you can check like the fastest platinum time on PSN
Yeah.
Profiles. I think it was now Shaz. He was saying that because he speedruns a lot of games, he was saying that like obviously he can't know for sure, but all of the people on the Borderlands fastest platinum list have hacked the game. Because like I don't know what the times are like, but it's way too fast to play it normally.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least they've like got guns off someone, like, you know, like you couldn't do it that fast without cheating. So he's basically saying if Study's going to get taken off, who's I'm guessing his time wasn't even that good, you know, he just played the game normally,
Yeah.
then why is the actual people who are at the top of the leaderboard not getting taken off when they have, like, they might have cheated and got something out of it that they can say they're number one.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes as well, people can go into your account, can't they, and actually like report you for trophies. So it's like it may not have even been a mod; it could have just been somebody that dislikes him that has gone
Yeah,
in
because
and
when
reported that.
they sent the YouTube video as
Yeah,
so that they came from the video to report him, and that's what I was like, imagine sitting down to watch a YouTube video, and it's like I think it's like an hour long video, and that part is like 20 minutes in. So imagine watching this video and I'm guessing like enjoying it, and then you get to see him like kind of cheat. You're like, I'm going to go. That's like, trying.
He's got
Just
to get
watch the
taken off the
video.
leaderboards. Just typing
Yeah,
that in.
it's like, just who cares? I
See,
think it was funny. The 6 pages.
See, it wasn't until that YouTube video when I watched it that I found out they've got like an automated system as well that can like flag you and ban you. Because I thought, because the way Troy said it last episode was like somebody has to manually go in and flag you, because Mighty said that about your Call of Duty thing. He's like, somebody must have went in and thing me that.
But I mean, it's I guess an automated system would make their lives a lot easier, because think of how many trophies are popped every day. Like, it can't be manually done, sort of thing. So I guess, and the interesting thing as well is, I'd love to know the difference in their automated system between like an auto pop platinum and a platinum that, in the case of Black Ops 2, it unlocks multiple trophies at the same time. Like, it's the exact same as an auto pop. So I just wonder, do they like whitelist a bunch of games, being like, right, Resident Evil 3 is a known auto pop, so it's safe and we won't flag it? Like, what is the protocol, or is it,
Yeah, because that was when I did my Miles Morales video. Obviously, the PS5 version, the top trophies on that, like the top people on that one, all have it 1 second, because you can auto pop that one. But the PS4 one, you can't auto pop. But even then, they get taken off. But I don't know why they do it. But I've seen people on that list, like when I was like preparing for it, who had got the platinum in like 2 seconds. And you go and look at their thing, and you can tell it's not an auto pop, because sometimes like the platinum pops first. And it's like, do you know what I mean? How's that happened?
You see with Vita games all the time, where it's like you click on their trophy list and it's just Honor the Games, 2 second, 2 second, 2 second.
Yeah. I just don't get what the point of doing that is. Yeah, because it's like, I understand cheating if you won't get caught, like if you're like kind of cheating, but I kind of like, just going in the Vita, I'm going to platinum these 50 games, you know that you're going to get chucked off like instantly. Like, I don't get what the point of this.
Yeah, I mean, I reviewed a list, and I've obviously, I don't think you would know unless the account gets taken off for being a cheater. But they had Super Meat Boy, and they had like, is there like a sequel or something? There's 2 of them. There's like a Vita version, and I was looking at it, and I was like, this game takes people a very long time to do, and it was like, is it the different worlds you complete? Like, there was 2 trophies that were popped almost instantly. I'm like, I'm no expert here, but surely that's not possible within like 5 seconds of each other. And I was like, there's some tomfoolery going on here. But like, the account was still there, and that was 2 games. So I was just like, that's so interesting that's the account is existing still.
Yeah.
Aye, what's TrueTrophies like for like guides and stuff like that? Because mate, the only good thing about PSNP actual, I don't really boost, but the looking for people, looking for sessions. Like, that's where everybody goes to like find people. I feel like that's what they've kind of got a chokehold on, that and trophy guides.
Well, that's the guides on the trophies basically just don't exist for like certain games. What they do have is good. They have like a multi-page system, so you could make like a really detailed guide about a game, and it's in pages. But do you know what I mean? Because like now, what the roadmap is like on PSN Profiles, imagine that, but way more. So a lot of the time, a lot of the individual trophies don't have guides because they're in the big one.
Right.
So there's like a game I just played called Pentiment, and it's like a narrative game that has like a bunch of choices. And obviously, if you were to click on a guide for each trophy, it would be like too complicated to be like, in Act 1, say this, then go here, like, and then you get to in Act 3. So, but they have like a full step-by-step guide in the actual like guide system, which I think is quite cool. But yeah, a lot, because the challenge for that like team challenge this week was to get 30 trophies in games that don't have guides. And now Sword of the Sea, which just came out on PlayStation Plus, and it's like an easy platinum, that didn't have any guides. So I just played that and I got my 30. I was like, what is the, like, surely does any trophies have guides?
Yeah.
It's like you'd expect, it's like a new game on PlayStation Plus that like people would play, and it didn't have any. So I just got 30 trophies in that and done the challenge on it one day.
How was that game? Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, it was weird. I did enjoy it, but then when it was finished, it kind of felt like it could have been more, which is what I felt. I don't know if you played Journey.
Yeah. That's what it felt. So I played it for like 10 minutes max, and at the start I was like, oh, this is pure Journey vibes. And then I was like, I want more. But the furthest I got was you like learn tricks, but all the tricks are super basic. It's literally, it looks like the exact same fucking thing every time.
Yeah, he holds his board in like different directions.
But yeah, I wish it was more like SSX tricky. Like if I could do moves like that.
You do it. You unlock another set of tricks, but it basically is just spins. But you can hold the board in different directions. Yeah, that's not like, that's just like, I think it feels like they added that like last minute. Like that whole system. Yeah, because like I feel like Journey is just so good, and then the team like kind of split. So that's why it feels like Journey. It's the same art director
Right.
that worked on Sword of the Sea, and they also did Abzu and the Pathless. And the both of them are more like they feel the exact same as like Journey, and when you play them, it's like it's just missing something, and because it's basically like a good art direction, but they don't have the game designer because he's away at a different studio.
Right.
So when you play the game, you're like, it looks amazing, and there's like great bits, and the score is great. But then when you finish it, it's like, I just wish it was like Journey. You know,
Yeah.
and also it's been like 13 years. It's like, why can't they just do the first game again?
I don't even think Journey had a platinum. I think that's just 100% on it.
Yeah.
Mate, that was so good. See, playing Journey when you just like meet a random person and you just start like throwing up the like wee gang signs and you don't even know what you're saying to each other, but it's just random symbols. I was like,
'Cause
mate,
that's
that's
what I mean
so
about-
cool.
Yeah, that's what I mean about having like a good game designer. You know, like, but so the later games don't have any of that. They're all just single player, and it's like Abzu's the water one, and then the Pathless is in like a forest, and then this one kind of feels like all three of them put together, because obviously you start in the sand, and then now you get the water points. They make it like Abzu, and then there's not really a forest bit, but like with the water points make like leaves appear and stuff like that. Yeah, it kind of because it does kind of feel like the final game from them, if that makes sense, because
Like
it
a
is calling back to
culmination
the
of everything.
yeah. But then I finished it last night and I was like, it was like good. Like I would recommend people to play it, but I basically I just thought it would be like a 5 out of 5, and it was like an 8 or like a 4.
How is it you constantly find like all these indie games? Because I think of you as like the indie guy for like trophy hunting. Because it's always just like, where the fuck did he find this, man? You know what I mean?
Well, because that one is kind of big technically, because it's obviously it's on PlayStation Plus, and it was at the State of Play like 2 months ago. They showed it.
But even like, what was that? It's like SCHIM, I think it is.
Yeah, Shim. Yeah. Whether
Yeah,
that
there
was
was,
just because that was also, I think it's just because I watch all the conferences of the year. You know, like at Summer Game Fest time. Like obviously there's more. There's like the Future Game Show and like Wholesome Direct and stuff like that. And it just like that's where I find most of my stuff. And also just because I basically only like with YouTube now, I don't watch anyone like play games, but I listen to a lot of podcasts, and they talk about like they don't just talk about Assassin's Creed and stuff like that. Yeah, I think it originally came from, remember Xbox Live, Summer of Arcade? Yeah. So that's where like Meat Boy was part of that, and I played Meat Boy, and then Binding of Isaac was 2011, Braid and Castle Crashers and stuff like that. So it generally has just been like, when I was younger, I like found them, and then I've just kept up with them ever since, you know? Like, just because they are, like, if I could only play AAA or indie games, I'd pick indies, like, no question.
just because they're like unique, different experiences, kind of.
Yeah, like I'd rather play like a mid indie game than like a good Ubisoft game kind of thing, you know? Like I'm sure the new Assassin's Creed is like meant to be alright, but I know what it is and I've not even played it. But then
it's awful.
But like with indie games, it's like even if they're not that good, they at least have like something like Sword of the Sea, where it wasn't amazing, but I still had fun, and also they're so short indie games. So like, you know, the whole game it was like 2 hours 40, and if you compare that to Assassin's Creed, it's like how many times could you play Sword of the Sea before you would finish Assassin's Creed? Do you know what I mean?
Got a bit of character about them as well, I guess.
And they get a bit of soul in them that the big ones don't really have anymore.
Yeah.
What are some of your favorite indie games then, Adam? And I mean, not all of them would have platinums, would they? Because there's a couple I like that don't have platinums, but if any of them do, I'm sure people would love to know as well.
So my favorite game of all time is Sayonara Wild Hearts. It came out 2019, and it's same kind of thing as Sword of the Sea, where it's 2 hours long, and it's even actually now, because I've played it so many times now, because it is so short. But if you don't die, you can beat it in like an hour. So I must have played that game like 50, 100 times maybe, in the past like 5-6 years. And do you know the platinum for that is good, because it's none of the trophies don't actually have descriptions. They're all like riddles, and you have to like look, you have to like see what it says, and then like try and work it out. And also, you could just follow a guide and it tells you.
Yeah, my dumb ass is going straight to the guide, mate. I'm going to be honest.
They're not that bad. And then so the actual platinum's quite hard as well. Not like undoable, but for the kind of game it is.
Is that the one that was kind of like music? Kind of. Yeah.
I think they call it like an interactive album. Yeah, and I think that must be cheap now because I think it was on PlayStation Plus at some point as well. Like is it Essential or like the Game Pass one?
Extra.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So like that's my favorite game of all time. And it's weird because I don't even like the genre that much. You know, like I wouldn't know that I liked it until I'd played it. And I'm going to go back to it soon as well because it just got a PS5 version a few months ago. So, and no auto pop on that one. So I will have to do that again. Yeah. And then I think one of the first indie games that I like loved was Bastion. Back 2012, I think it was. And I first played that on Xbox because that was one of the Summer of Arcade games, I think. And then I think Supergiant are my favourite studio. So like Bastion, Transistor, I don't like Pirate as much. And then obviously Hades and Hades 2 out like next year. And it's the same kind of thing where the games are just good on their own. And then the Platinums are like deceptively hard. Like Bastion has got like these like challenge maps at the end.
I think it's Hades not like a 9 or a 10. Is that not really difficult?
I think so, yeah. I don't actually know if it's meant to be that hard, but it's long as well, you know?
Is it?
Because it's like, yeah, just because you need to play it over and over again. It's meant to be like hardish, but I don't know if it wouldn't be like that high, I don't think.
Is it not?
There's also, because a lot of guides take into account like assist mode and stuff like that. And I think Hades has like, it's like every time you die, you get a like armor percentage on you, like, you know, so you every time you die, you take 5% less damage. And I think it caps out, but you know, like you could make it easier if you wanted to.
Because like Dead Cells, I think that's like, I don't know if that's like a 7 or an 8, but you can use the assist stuff and make it super easy.
Yeah,
make it like a 3.
Because I think that came out after, like they added the assist stuff like 2 years after the game came out or something like that.
Yeah.
So all the people who got the platinum legit are like mad at the
raging
assist people. Yeah.
Because I think you done a video as well, what your top 5 favourite indie games, it was indie platinums, I can't remember.
Yeah, but so that in that, I can't remember what I remember now, it was so it was the Supergiant games. So
yeah, I remember Transistor was in it.
Yeah, and then the Forgotten City was on that.
Yeah, because that was in one of your videos. I think I was in a different video as well, because I started playing it, and then I get distracted because like a new game came out or something like that. I need to go back to that.
Yeah,
it was like a cool concept. Yeah.
Yeah. And it started as a Skyrim mod.
Oh, was it?
You know that? Yeah.
Yeah, I need to play that. It's always on my list.
Yeah. I think that's quite quick as well. I think it's like 8 hours maybe.
I think that's one you need to play blind and then use a guide.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's like the whole point of the game is to not have a guide, you know? Like to work out yourself and just like see what happens. And then also in a video I had the Turn of the Obra Dinn, which is the you're on a ship
pirate thing.
Yeah, and it's like you walk up to like dead bodies and you see how they died, but it's like you only see one frame of it, so they're like stuck in time, and then you have to work out who the people were and like who killed who. You've got like a map of like, or you've got a picture of all the crew, and they've got like the captain's got a hat on, and like the chef has like the chef hat, and then so you have to link up the picture to the names and then the names to how they died, and it's like so good. And at the same thing, it's like that game's like 5 hours long as well, and the art style's cool as well because it's like black and white dots. I think it's meant to be like an old Mac or something like that.
I've seen the art style. I don't know why. I just don't like buying indie games. I like getting them on like Game Pass or PS Plus. I don't know why.
I think it's the people you need to support.
I know they're the ones that actually need the money.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm just like the idea of like spending like £10 on like a shit indie game that I might not like.
Yeah.
I'm like,
And also because indie games are more likely to come to stuff like that. You know, like Viewfinder out this week, and like even Stardew Valley is like huge, but that's another indie game that was on PlayStation Plus.
I played the Viewfinder. I wanted to try and get the platinum for it for this episode just for you, mate, but I didn't manage, because I think you've done a Viewfinder video.
Yeah, it was like one of my first videos. Yeah.
ages ago, because I seen it get added to PS Plus monthly, and I was like, Adam definitely done a video on this. I was like, I don't know if it was a full platinum playthrough, or if it was like, this is like one of the indie games you should play. So
Yeah,
I played
'cause
through the entire story. I finished that the day.
Because I think that only took me like 3 hours, the whole thing, and I think
Mate.
that was like playing it blind and then just quickly going back.
Yeah,
Like,
3
'cause
hours bang on it took for me to play the story blind.
Yeah, and I'm sure the collectibles generally take like 10 minutes because that's just find out because you can quit when you get them. So you just need to go on the
nice.
level, find them, and then you can quit anyway. Yeah, so that's a quick one. Do you not almost went to uni with the guy who made it?
Ooh.
Because there's like in Scotland, there's 2 game design unis, and one's in Dundee.
Yeah, Dundee.
But that's like the good one, and then Cali's the bad one. And I got rejected from Abertay, and I went to Cali. But the guy, because it's made by like a team, but the original concept was a guy in Abertay. I think he would have been the year above me.
Because, mate, see, when
knew.
you're playing it, you're like, this is such a cool concept. See, when you like place the picture and stuff, I was like, ooh. And then mate, I only needed a guide for one level, and I was like fucking stuck on it. I was like, fuck. And it's the illusion level, the very last illusion level. I don't know if you remember it, where it's like,
illusion is in the game. What?
I mate, he's getting another fucking mention. It's like a battery,
Right.
and then as soon as you like walk around to try and pick it up, it like changes.
You know, so I played the game. It came out 2 years ago. That's when I played it. And but last night I was watching Jeremy Bentham, who's a platinum YouTuber,
Right.
like play the whole game. And when he got to that puzzle, and he was stuck on it for maybe like 20 minutes.
Mate, I was
and
so
then-
stuck on it.
So I was like, obviously I'm not telling him like what to do, and especially because I've like forgot. I don't know all the things, but he had said to me like, "Can you give me a hint for this one?" And then we were again, even with me watching it, I was like watching it because I was going back on his footage to see like when you go up to the battery, when does it change and stuff like that. And is that the one that's got the camera?
Yeah,
You
it's
can
got
take
the
a picture of it.
camera, so you take a picture of it.
Yeah, and but even with me helping, it still took like another 15 minutes, and we managed to get it together.
So for the solution for anybody that gets stuck on it, you just take the picture, and then you place the picture up in the sky, so the battery falls. That's how you get past it. Because every time you walk up to the battery, as soon as you get, it's like 4 wee pillars are like surrounding it. As soon as you walk past them, it like changes for a battery into like a image on a pillar. But mate, the end of it's cool. But I never paid attention to the story at all. Like there's the wee cat, and he's like,
What do you think
"No,
of that?
please don't do it."
What do you think of the accents?
Mate, I just zoned them out. To be honest, I was to pay attention.
They were like so like American Scottish, you know.
I was gonna say, I feel like the cat was like Scottish or something. But
I
mate, I
know,
was
but
just kind of
all the people in it as well, like the scientists that talk to you and stuff like that. But it's all this. It's like a brave kind of accent, where it's like no one. I've never heard anyone speak like that.
Nobody talks like you.
Do you know, I was in Fife last week, and we were in. There was just a pub. It's a place called Ely, and it's like
Right.
a pure posh place. And there's this pub that you watch people play cricket on the beach, and we were just sitting here, like getting like, we were like sitting with our pints, and all the people around us had like mad accents. Like we are not meant to be here.
Yeah, mate, it's mad. See, when you like start travelling up north, and you're like, oh, like there's this one lassie that would come up on my TikTok all the time, and it's like her making like tablet, but she talks like pure fucking mad, and I'm like, you're putting that on, like you're fucking acting it up for the camera, but I know you.
They're like was it the Becca's Chinese?
No, but I hate
Isn't
her,
it-
the one where it's like the Bitmoji is like our
Yeah.
thing. I see people go there all the time, and it just looks like an absolute shit pit. I'm like, fuck that.
Because I think the place looks cool just because it's like done up, but I think it's meant to be just basic Chinese food,
Aye,
and it's like it doesn't
just-
fit what you think you're gonna get.
Mhm.
It's like just beige stuff.
But mate, the final level on that game is cool when it's like you get the wee timer going.
Yeah,
I managed to get it third try, I think it was. I think it was my third try when I realised that, because I get stuck on one where it's like you need to get the audio going, and it's like the place where you put the batteries down is like caged off. I was like, how the fuck? And then the timer ran out twice, and I was like, I don't know what to do. And then as I was playing through it, I seen the wee like boombox, and I was like, I can take pictures with me. Like, I can take it from me in the next section. I was like, boom. I was like, I don't care if this is cheating. I'm fucking doing it. I don't know if that's how you're meant to beat it, but that's how I done it.
I think the game's good. Like the idea is good as well, but I feel like some of the I don't know when I played it, I just thought it didn't live up to the idea. Kind of, you know, like when it starts and you think of like what they could do with it.
Mhm.
And that's good because I saw people talk about how short it is, as if it's a bad thing. But I think that's, you know, like I was like done with it when it was done.
I think it's one of the ones that doesn't overstay its welcome. I feel at the time
Yeah.
is like fine for it. It kind of there was one point where I was playing it and I was like, this gives me like Portal vibes. I was like,
Yeah.
it's kind of like the way puzzle solving is, but it's also kind of weird because it goes for like difficult puzzles to then like super easy. Like it's not like a steady climb. It's like peaks and valleys kind of thing.
Yeah, because it's like they give you like an idea, and then they make it harder and harder and harder, and then they give you the next idea, but they start off like a tutorial kind of thing for it,
Yeah.
instead of doing like an actual, you know, like putting the first idea in the second idea kind of thing.
Some of them you feel really smart. See the one where it's like you need to take the picture of yourself. You like use the camera for the first time and it's got the wee timer going, and you're like selfie. So you like run away, and then that's how you discover you can teleport.
Yeah.
But, mate, it's a good wee game. Like I say, I need to go back and get the platinum, but I just need to power through it with a guide. Would recommend.
Yeah.
May have to try it out if it's gone on to Plus.
I would say stream it because I wish I streamed it. I think it would have been like cool for people to like see like. Because like I know every single one is there's certain levels where it's like we'll all do it different.
Yeah.
Right.
So I think people would enjoy watching like how you done it versus how they done it.
Well, it sounds like it's quite puzzly, and we know that I'm awful.
It's
at
not that
puzzles.
difficult.
Is it not? Yeah, but it's me.
And I feel like if you got stuck,
you
could easily ask chat or something like that, you know? Like,
I think the only one
them.
that I get stuck on was the one I told you how to get past that by putting the picture in the sky.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave it maybe a month or two so I forget the solution you've just said.
and then you got stuck there.
And then
come
I'm
back
going to
to
be
this.
watching you mad as fuck.
Yeah. And I'll be like, Chris, what is it? I know you're in the chat. And you're like, sorry, mate. Can't help you.
I'm busy working. So what's your favourite indie games, actual, Leon? You get any?
Yeah, it's weird. Like, there's a bunch of like different ones that I like. Like, I put together a list, but I feel like Adam was so concise with the few that he gave. I'm like, fuck, like I can't have that many.
Oh, I want to hear them.
So I've got the Gardens Between. It's kind of like also disclaimer. If they're not indie games, I apologize. But to me, I consider these games indie games, so hopefully they do fall into the category. But the Gardens Between, I don't know if you've played that. It's like a puzzle kind of game. Platinum for that is pretty fun and easy to do. Omno as well. That was quite a quirky little.
Oh, is that the fish thing?
Yeah,
I've heard of it.
weird little. I don't know, just a thing. It's. I didn't know what to expect, but it was like for an indie game. I don't want to say open world because it wasn't, but it was just so much bigger than I thought an indie game would be. Again, platinum experience relatively easy. I think there's one tough puzzle. But yeah, it was quite a fun experience. Hue, the game that deserves a platinum. Like that
colour.
is the color game. Yeah, I made a video on that one. That one was super fun. The Creepy Tail games, I did like some other place. I thought that was a pretty interesting experience. Again, I don't know how big that franchise is or not, but to me, it felt like an indie game. Etherborn as well, nice little puzzler. Probably one of the best. I don't like puzzle games, but just the way that was like handled was so like Fifth Dimension, Christopher Nolan, like mind bending. I was like, what? Like you can change the map and things like that. Nobody Wants to Die. Obviously, a bit of a like.
Oh.
Is it indie or is it double? Like like it looks so good. It's like I don't want to call it an indie game, but it kind of just came out of nowhere and was really cheap. So I'm like, oof, like is it? Is it not? But that was a fun little cyberpunk experience. And then only a few more now. Yeah, no, shut up. Promessa. This one, I don't know if I'd say it's like my favorite, but it's it for those that haven't played it, it's essentially like a walking sim essentially, but it's like a personal project between a guy and his granddad, sort of talking through, I'm guessing, their conversation of like his dreams and memories and stuff, and it's just like a very personal experience, which I thought was quite cool. It's like, again, a short platinum, but it was a pretty touching one, I thought. And I think that's like with a lot of indie games, that's like where the heart is to it. You know, it's just such a unique idea that, you know, these AAA corporations could never dream of getting a good idea like that. The Artful Escape, another nice little colourful game with an easy platinum. And then we probably wouldn't consider this company indie anymore, but when they first started out, Telltale, and they made season 1 of The Walking Dead, I think that gets a shout for probably one of the greatest games of all time as well.
Yeah.
Realm. But yeah, that's me. I'll stop waffling for a bit now.
No, that was good. There are a few of them that I've never heard of, and I just like now that Optimisa one. Like, I think I'd like that. And then that Omno, when I googled it, it was like, if you like the Journey and the Pathless, you should play this. So I'm like, well, I'll need to get on that.
Hey, I'm surprised you're like the king of indies that you've taken something from that list. Hopefully you enjoy them. Like Omno was, I've not played. I think I've maybe played like 10 minutes of the Journey. But what was the new one? The Sea of Stars or whatever it was.
Sword of the Sea.
Sword of the Sea. Like when you was describing it, I know it may not live up to the Journey, but it did sound interesting. I'm thinking if it's on Plus, I'm going to give it a go. So yeah, like Omno was a decent experience, and again, platinum wise, fairly straightforward as well. So one little hiccup, but yeah, glad you got something from that. I feel like
you had a good list. I just kind of looked at my platinums and I went, what ones did I enjoy that were indie games?
Yeah, I mean that's what I did. To be fair though, mate, like I just like they were ingrained in my head though, because I knew they were kind of indie. If that made sense.
You know what's just came to my head? It's not Shadow Warrior. Mark of the Ninja. That was on Xbox 360, mate. That was a good wee indie game. But for ones that I get the platinum for, Rematch, I reckon we count that as an indie.
You enjoyed that?
I did enjoy it, mate. And it's even after getting the platinum, I'm still going back. And it's just fun being toxic with other people. You know what I mean? It's somebody goes, good job, one time, and I'm like, guess what, mate? Own goals from here on out. And then as soon as I get put in goal and they're on the attack, I'm like, boom, leave game. Fuck you. Mate, it's just absolute toxicity. It's like the good old days.
You make me sick.
Have you got the platinum for that yet?
No, so because I'm working on that big challenge,
video.
I'm wanting to pop all of the platinums in order. So I need to get like 10 more assists, and I'm like, hopefully the servers don't go down within the next 2 months. So
I think they've added crossplay, so you'll be safe.
Yeah, well, that I saw that update today. They had to delay it because there were some issues with the crossplay bit. So,
but that might introduce new bugs as well.
Yeah, probably. But everyone was like, refund. This game sucks. I was like, wow, people really don't like it.
Dead Cells, which I did not think I would enjoy. I think that was John Callum's recommendation, wasn't it?
It was, yeah. Good old John. W suggestion. I think that's from the PS Book Club. That's like the highest rated game as well.
Mate, I said I didn't think I'd enjoy it, and then I was like, I started getting like pure into it, and then obviously ended up getting the platinum. Late Shift. I don't know if Adam's probably played it.
Is that the FMV thing?
Yeah, Wales Interactive, I think they're called.
Yeah, I've not played that one, but I played The Bunker and Hoop Death Mute on Uncle Marcus. Have you seen that one?
I've not seen that one. I've seen
it's like
Dr. Madness or something. I think they've got like 3 or 4 games out.
They've got loads. Because I think they're technically easy to make, because you don't need to, I don't know, I guess that's kind of hard, but like you just need to go out and film, you know?
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's just something cool about it, and then see even like your pals that like earn into games, it's like you can still let them play it when they come in. It's, mate, I like the wee FMV kind of game. I want to buy Late Shift's the only one that I've bought. I need to play the other ones though.
You know, you should play Immortality, because that's like an actual good one. Like all the other FMV games are like, they're kind of like bad good, you know, you have fun, but they're not actually good. But Immortality, it's now Her Story and Telling Lies. It's the same guy that made them, and Immortality's like amazing. I think it might be on PlayStation Plus still. I know it was at some point, but that's good.
I had the Telling Lies platinum, but I just used the guide the whole time. I never actually like played it proper. That's one of the ones that I've got hidden for my trophy list, because I was like, it was a cool platinum pop though, because it was like the lassie with like her wee fucking like bikini top on. I can't remember what the fuck she was saying. She was saying something as well.
Immortality's got nudity in it, so
Let's
you can
go. I'll
keep
stream
going.
it. I'll stream it.
Stream that bad boy. Chris, have you played 12 minutes of interest?
Yeah, I played that on Game Pass when it launched. Mate, that is a very good
same.
game.
Is that indie? Does that count as indie?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'd say so.
there was one guy that made it.
But mate, how the fuck did he get all the actors on it? Like, was it Daisy Ridley?
Yeah, Willem Dafoe and it's not a Scottish guy. McAvoy, maybe.
Yeah, James McAvoy. That's what I was thinking. It's like 3 big actors. It's like, how the fuck you manage that?
Yeah, and do you know he was making it for ages? Because I remember there was an old kind of funny video where they got the guy into the studio or something like that,
Right.
and it's like 2016, and also the game came out 2021. So I think you're just making it for ages, and I think I don't know who funded it, but I think that must be how he got the actors. But I guess also it's quite short, so you could probably just get them in for one day, you know.
Mm-hmm. It's also one of the ones I'm not spoiling for it, but it's very good. Like the twists and turns that it takes. I was like, oh shit, what the fuck's going on here? But We Were Here, which I've said I'm going to play with Leon, and maybe we can get our times lined up, because I think there's about 10 games that we said we're going to platinum together. But We Were Here, now there's like We Were Here 2, We Were Here Together, We Were Here Forever, We Were Here The Friendship. There might be another one, there might be 6. There's either 5 or 6. But it's like a co-op game. It's like I've got the answers for his puzzles, he's got the answers for mine, and we need to try and like describe and like help each other. And me and my pal played it, and it's one of the ones where it's like, mate, sometimes like even puzzles I'd be like struggling, but he would kind of like get the answers and like figure it out and shit. And it works well. It's like a good co-op game.
Yeah. Well, that'd be good stream some videos, wouldn't it? Just
when you can like swap between perspectives and kind of see. And
I
try
always
to
see clips
describe
of
the symbols as well.
Now the wave puzzle, where you can see you have to like walk. There's like 3 lanes you can go into. I think it's not in the first game. I think it might be in the third one.
I think it's
so basically, there's like there's like 3 lanes that one person goes up, but they can't see any of the obstacles, and another person can see which one they can actually get into. Yeah. And I see clips of that on TikTok like all the time, because I think it's like it's the best bit to like mess up on, you know.
But it's weird seeing it, because it's like people look fucked up on it. But it's like, mate, me and my pal like scooshed that, because it's literally just like centre, right, left, right, centre, left, right. Like, mate, the only stuff we get stuck on was, I remember I had to like FaceTime him to help me, because it's like I'm like colourblind with like certain colours like green, red, and fucking shit. And it's like he kept dying. I think it was like an electricity thing underneath one of the castles, and I kept fucking it up because I couldn't get it with the colours and shit. And I had to FaceTime him. I was like, mate, just fucking best of luck. Fucking help me here, because I can't do anything. I don't know if Still Wakes the Deep does that count as an indie game?
Yeah, I think it's technically there's a lot of employees there, but they're not owned by a studio. Do you know what I mean?
Right. Would IO Interactive be considered indie then? Because they're not owned by Square Enix anymore.
They're owned by. I'd ask you actually, because they own Mind's Eye. You know, so they're like, IO published Mind's Eye. So that's weird, because like technically they're independent, but I think it's the same thing, because technically Baldur's Gate, like Ladian and The Witcher, technically like they're indie if you think about it. Like the word independent.
If you get like pedantic on it, kind of.
Yeah. But they're so with these like middle level things, it's like IO obviously they self publish, I think. Yeah. So it's like technically they are indie, but they also have like 200 employees or something. Yeah, it's like they're making a James Bond game, you know.
Mate, I'm buzzing for it. I think they released 30 minutes of gameplay, but I've only seen like wee segments of it on TikTok, and I'm like, mate, it looks so good. And it's like you get like the wee,
it looks good.
You get like the wee focus bar that you can use up, kind of like Hitman Absolution style. So it's like, see, when you get caught in an area that you're not supposed to be in, you use some of that focus bar to like chat the guy up and like convince him, like, I'm here for this.
When you get caught, it comes up instead of saying like caught or like search or whatever, because I think that's what it says in Hitman.
Hitman,
it says
you
license,
get escorted or like frisked kind of thing.
Yeah, so when you get caught, it says license to kill. That's how you know that go blasting.
You just go nuts. Oh mate, there was something. Oh, I actually took a screenshot of it because I was like, mate, that's fucking cool. I think it was Ubisoft sold like a bunch of IPs to Atari. They did.
Yeah, like Was Child of Light one of them? Yeah.
Yeah, so Atari acquires the rights to Ubisoft's Cold Fear, which was like their version of Resident Evil 4, but it's like set on a boat. It's like a PS2 era game. I bought it on PC and I was like, this game looks cool as fuck, and I never touched it. I Am Alive, which is the reason I found the article, because I was like, I kind of wanted to do a video on that. It's not got a platinum, but I Am Alive, it's like post-apocalyptic, it's like all sandy and stuff, and it had this, I don't know if it was one of the first games, but it had the mechanic of like stamina when you're like climbing stuff. So you're like hanging on the ledge and you're like stamina bars just going down, and that was like one of the first games I ever played that had that. And then obviously Child of Eden, which I feel like I've heard the name of, but I don't know anything about it. I think Child of Light, maybe.
Yeah,
that's the
what,
game I played.
That's like the RPG kind of thing, like 2D. Yeah, I actually don't know what Child of Eden is. It's like a music game, it looks like.
Child of Eden, and then Grow Home and Grow Up.
Yeah.
Which I think were like, I think one of them was like early PS4. Grow Up, maybe.
Yeah, it was on PlayStation Plus, I think, as well.
Mm-hmm. And it looked kind of unique, but not one of the ones I ever gave it a shot. And then House Flipper, that's got to count as like a wee independent game. So you just like a wee chill, put it on, and you're just
What a game.
painting the walls, you're fucking knocking the walls down with a hammer. It's just like a good wee chill sesh. I thought one of yous would have said that What Remains of Edith Finch.
Yeah, I do like that, yeah.
Banger. How did I miss that one? Oh.
Mate, that was good. And then last, golf with your friends. Mate, that is fun. So you just like getting a few drinks, jumping on with your pals. Just a bit of mini golf. Especially, mate, some of the levels get absolutely insane. But I'd recommend using it's a really easy platinum if you use a trophy guide. Like the video walkthroughs.
Yeah, I've seen the one where it's like they work out exactly where to shoot and like with the how much power to do and stuff like that. You just have the level one. Because
I had to use the guide for, it's like a pirate ship level 1, and it's like right at the very end. It is fucking solid. Like I would be like perfect under par the whole way, because I think the trophies like you need to be under par at the very end, and that would like fuck me every time. And it's like I watched the guide and it's literally like 2 hits, and he's like, you aim at this specific corner, you're going to go 2.5 bars, bing boom, and then it's like, then we're going to aim away over here. You're not even looking at the map, you're just aiming at a random corner and you're going to full send it, and then it just ding 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 boop in the hole, and you're like, what the fuck, man? Like, I don't know how they like find out how to get it in, but that's impressive. But that's pretty much all my indie game platinums.
I've got loads more, but not, you know, I feel like you need to keep it to like
turn the whole podcast into independent games.
Go through all my trophies.
One indie game that I actually tried this week, because it added to PS Plus Extra, I think, was Indica.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Which I was looking forward to because we discovered it on the Game Awards, I think.
Yeah, when it cleaned up, didn't it, or some shit.
I don't know if I think we voted for it.
Yeah.
I think we just looked at the trailers of the indie games and went, hey, that one looks kind of cool. And for the trailer, it did look kind of cool. And it's obviously like a very slow burn kind of game. Like you're playing as a nun, it's not going to be action packed. But I think it was like an hour in. Did I write down how far in I got? 30 minutes I got. And I was not in the mood for it. I was like, you know what, I'll come back to this one day when I'm not wanting action and shit, when I'm just cool to chill. Because it's like, there was a bit where if Adam, have you played it?
Yeah, I played it back like December.
See, when you're getting the water for the well,
yeah,
I wanted to kill myself, mate. This is fucking horrible.
So it is one of those, like, it's like an art game, you know. There's like,
I definitely,
yeah, but it I don't know how far you got, but it changes like what the game is and stuff like that. And there's like into this and stuff.
So I got like outside the compound, and then it's like I need to deliver something to some guy, and I was just looking at it and I was like, I'm not really in the mood for this. Like maybe when I'm feeling artsy, I'll come back to that.
Yeah, but like, so I won't spoil it, but it does get just a wee bit further but like past that point, like it gets like weird and things don't look like what they should look like and stuff like that. It's
So
like,
it's
you know, it
literally
isn't.
like the meme where I was like just seconds away from hitting the diamonds.
Yeah, yeah. Like, because if you're waiting for it to get into this, because it is quite into this, and it starts with that bucket thing. Because I can't imagine, like, you know, like, if that was like your first, if you just like got it because it looked good, you'd get turned off, you know, unless you're like willing to, unless you know it's good and you want to get through it. Yeah, the ending is good as well. It's like it works into this.
Because it's one of the games where it's like you walk everywhere, at least as far as I got. So it's like you're walking really slow to go get a basket of food, then you're walking to the other side very slow to deliver the food. And I think it's 5 times I need to go to the water well and keep bringing the water back and dumping it. And then when I'm done, is she thankful? Is she fuck? The nun just pushes the big fucking barrel over and all the water goes everywhere. And I'm like...
You get your experience points as well. You level up.
You get the XP points. But I'm always never at like the full amount that you can get. I'm always like 30 off and I'm like, what did I do wrong? But
can't remember what the platinum was like in that. I don't know if I followed the guide or... Because I did it in one playthrough, so I think it's that kind of game where obviously you want to play it blind, but because it's quite slow, and I checked, it took me 4 hours to get the platinum.
Damn.
But I think I don't want to play through it the first time and enjoy it, and then have to follow again the second time. So I just did it all in the first go. So I don't think it has that much. Other stuff.
How much time do you spend like gaming? Would you say? Like include like video editing and shit on it as well. Like recording
I feel like
content.
Not as much as I should. Like sometimes I feel like I've like hardly, like, especially with like videos, I've like hardly got it and done. I'm like, well, I must have been playing games all week. But then I think I spend a lot of my time on TikTok, like not on purpose. But I do log. There's a website called Backlog, and anytime I play a game, I put the playtime down on it. So
yeah, you done that
you're
in
asking
your end of year video, didn't you?
Yeah, I showed like my most played and stuff like that. So now you're asking me like kind of hypothetically like on average, but I actually do have the stats, and you can see like in the past. So like I played like 15 hours this month so far. So like in 5 days, 15 hours. So.
But see, going back to TikTok, mate, I liked when you were doing the wee TikTok YouTube shorts.
I think it was just, it's kind of like that motivation thing where just the idea of saying that I'm going to do something daily and then I miss one day and then it's kind of like coming back to it. Do you know what I mean? Like, but I feel like I didn't give them enough time to actually take off because I only did like 4 or 5.
I know.
And it's like, just because the views weren't that high, but I think it is just that thing where it's like a new thing and you just need to keep going at it.
Because one of my favourite things on TikTok is when it's like, guess the video game for the scenery, and I'm just sitting there like, it's got to be Elden Ring. It's Elden Ring, and then it ends up being like Dark Souls, and you're like, oh fuck, it's close. Or like you're like, it's Uncharted, but it's Uncharted 2 or 3, and then you're waiting for like, the next slide. I mean, they're kind of shit that I like, and I liked when you were doing the what was it? I think it was just the trophy name, wasn't it?
Yeah, so it was like 5 trophies, and they would get more like obvious as they got on. So like there was one that was like GTA. And the first one was like upgrade a gun, but so obviously that could be like any game, but it did have the name of it. So if you knew it, then you might be able to get it. And it ended on like Welcome to Los Santos, which is like the most common.
Aye, that's what it was. Guess the game from the trophies.
Yeah. But yeah, I think I had the GTA, Bloodborne, and I don't know what the other one was. But I wanted to start with like popular games that anyone could get. Maybe? Kind of. And maybe like Skyrim or something like that. It was something like that. It was like a huge. Because I think I just went on now. PSN Profiles has like the most played games. Yeah, I think it was based on that. So it was like I just picked like 3 of the most played, but like still interesting, you know.
I think that shit would like, pop off if you post it on TikTok.
If one day I feel like I need to make like 50 in one day, and then schedule them, and then it means that I can't miss a day. Do you know what I mean? Because I've done it all on that first one. No, yeah, I feel like I get that a lot where I like start things, and then I miss it, and then it kind of feels. Like then I get in my own head about it, about like being consistent, and then that I just completely kill it.
You get Mr. Consistent right here, Leon, streaming every fucking day, pretty much.
Yeah.
How do you do it, Leon? Because I feel like we ask all the guests all the time, like, how do you manage work-life balance? I don't think you've ever actually went in it. Because, mate, you're working full-time job, you're doing the podcast, you're doing your streaming, you're doing your videos. Man's going to the gym as well, show off the guns, you know?
Whoa.
And he's got a social life as well. Mate, how the fuck do you manage it?
I don't know. It just happens, really. That's probably the worst answer to give. But, like,
Just build
for
up.
instance, yeah, I know. Like, for instance, being able to work from home is such a good perk because I'm not losing 2 hours of my day commuting there and back. For instance, that's an instant win. The gym I go to is 5 minutes down the road, so I'll gym in my lunchtime. So it's like my day's done, and when my work day finishes, then whether it's cooking dinner, going on a walk after work, or socializing with friends or whatever, I've then got that evening completely blocked out. But like if I was having to get home, go to the gym, cook dinner, and then try and stream, like a lot of other people do, which I think I've got a lot more respect for, I wouldn't be streaming until like 10 or 11. And I think then I probably wouldn't because I'd have to be up at 6. But I've not really answered the question, have I? But yeah.
Oh, God.
No, you go.
I think it is just that you just do it. Do you know what I mean? I think you're being like humble, kind of. You're basically saying like, I just put in the work because that is what you do. Like there's not like a method to it. That's just
Yeah,
like
I think
what you're like.
Yeah, that's the thing with me. It's just I don't know. I'm very stubborn. I can probably thank my mum for that, but it's just I'm very stubborn, and I could be so wrong, but I'll keep thinking I'm right and whatnot. And it's the same with YouTube. But I think it's a hobby. Like I enjoy doing it, and if I wasn't streaming for people, I would be sitting there by myself playing. So it's like people enjoy it. They turn up sort of thing. So it's like that's obviously the additional motivation, knowing that. There's going to be a couple of people tuning in, a lot more than that now, which is amazing. And I'm grateful for that support. But it's like, that definitely helps spur you on. But I just see it like, oh, if I'm playing a game, it's kind of pointless. But if I'm streaming a game, it almost takes away like that, like almost guilt of I'm sitting here doing nothing. I'm just playing. It's not achieving anything sort of thing. So it's an added layer of motivation. But I think scheduling things definitely helps, so you can hold yourself accountable. So I try to put together stream schedules and things like that. But I don't know, yeah, maybe I don't know, maybe I'm being humble, but I feel like that'll go, and I don't know, I just want to say that I'm almost, I don't want to say built different because it's so cringy, but it's just like you just get on with it. Do you know what I mean? It's like it is what it is. Like I love doing it, and I'll do it as long as I keep breathing, sort of thing. So. I just and whether it's exercise as well, like I'm very locked into things, and maybe it's just a natural thing for me that I'm quite lucky to have, because obviously some people may struggle, whether it's staying consistent with going to the gym or things like that. But I don't know, once you get a routine, you're locked in. And I don't know what they say about habits. If you do something for 10 days, it starts imprinting, and then it goes on for a month, and then it becomes from a habit to a routine to a lifestyle. And it's like, without sounding cringy, it almost is a lifestyle. Like it's so regimented now. It's like, I know that I'm going to be streaming after work. Like it's not a job, but it's almost like the second job.
Even when you weren't pulling in viewers, were you never like, what's the point? I'm going to be streaming to fucking me, myself, and I.
I've never really looked at it like that. Like even like one person watching it, like that. I'm like, well, I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Like, if I put one person in my room, the room's kind of full. Do you know what I mean? Like, and that's the way that I look at, especially live streams. Just like that's crazy. Like when I do a platinum trophy list review, like sometimes it can peak to 50. Obviously, people come in and out. It normally sits about between 20 and 30. But I think it'd be fucking touch tight in here. Like we could get some oons, we could start dancing. Like, and it's the same with videos. It's like, don't get me wrong, I'd love my videos to get more views. I think everybody does, so more people can see them and get involved with the community. But like 500 isn't bad. 500 people in my house, that's like a Project X party. That like it's crazy. But yeah, I don't know, when you start off, it's always, I don't know, I feel like it's cute when a streamer starts off, because I was so shit at it, and I'm surprised people stuck around and watched it. But grateful for that. And I don't know, I think I looked at a couple videos of like, do you know them like clickbaity ones of like, if you're streaming to one viewer on Twitch, don't do this. And it's like, I just kind of had that in my mind, like not to look at who's watching and just pretend that somebody is always watching. Like the camera's always on, whether there's 0 people there or 20. And it's like, I don't know, you get better at it, and it's, I don't know, it's fun. Like I wasn't good at streaming. I was shit. Like go and watch my very first live stream playing Live Alive and Crisis. They're
Live
awful.
Alive, I
Like,
forgot about that.
I was streaming that shit directly from the PS5 with a PS5 webcam with a dodgy mic, like buffering, pixelated, and people. I couldn't even read the live chat properly, and like somehow people were watching it, and I was like, "What the fuck? Like this is shit," sort of thing. So yeah, and I knew it was bad, and I wanted to get better at it, and I still want to get better. So maybe that's what motivates me deep down, is just never being, I don't want to say never being happy with myself, because I am, but it's like I want to be better.
Right, always improving. Because I'm trying to find, there was a thing, like, we all know like vidIQ, they posted a thing on Twitter, and it was like,
you know, Ludwig?
Yeah, Ludwig.
Yeah.
And he spent like hours trying to stream, and it was like the whole thing was like, his chat kept asking him like, see if you started over now, do you think you could like make it? And he was like, aye, of course. So he made like a Twitch channel, never told anybody, never used his name. I think he must have had a webcam on, because he like was eating hot dogs at one point. But it's like, I think it took 6 hours or something for him to get his first real follower. He got followers before it, but it was like all bot accounts. I'm trying to see if I can...
Yeah, because they put up the video like 2 days ago.
I didn't read it. I'll probably have to check that out.
5 hours it took for him to get one chatter. And he said pretty much that his strategy, if you're starting on Twitch from 0, stream only one entertaining segment, clip the best moments, and then post the clips everywhere to drive traffic to Twitch. And pretty much just like, so instead of like streaming like the way you actually would, like do one stream that's like an hour long, because nobody's going to be watching it anyway, and just clip farm the shit out of it.
Yeah.
And then post all the clips on TikTok and YouTube, and then that's how you pull them in.
Because sometimes you see the people who are like, they're live 6 hours every single day and getting no growth. And it's basically just the idea of like, instead of doing 6 mid hours, do like 1 good one, and then spend the rest of the time doing like YouTube videos and stuff like that. Because I think a lot of people on Twitch don't have YouTube. Do you know what I mean? Like they're trying to make it just off being live. And I think because even with us, like if we went live, you'd at least get like someone, because you have the subscribers. I think for a lot of people, it's just like no one. Even because I think Jinxie, now he plays in Rainbow Six. Yeah, so I think he was live to no one for like 2 years, and then now he's like one of the biggest. So there's like both sides to it as well.
Yeah, I think it was the same with that Angry Ginge and what's that guy with like scoliosis, Danny Aarons.
Aye.
I think they were both streaming for like ages and just getting nothing, and then it's like boom, one TikTok blows up, and then it's like now they're full-time content creators.
Yeah,
it's just a moment of magic, isn't it? It's like anything. I think you could be the best footballer in the world, but if a scout doesn't see you, enjoy Sunday League. Like it's true though. There's so many good footballers. There's so many good singers. Like I don't know where. I think I was out in a bar or something, and somebody was singing. And I was like, they're honestly so good. Like, why are they? With no disrespect, but why on earth are you here? Sort of thing. I know everyone starts somewhere, but it's like they could generally be performing at a concert, and you wouldn't know the difference between them and Ed Sheeran, sort of thing. And it's like timing's everything, but of course you gotta be good at your craft as well. And it's like 95% hard work, 5% luck and chance. I'd say, hope for that viral video, and then keep that momentum pushing.
Do you think you would get into streaming, Adam?
Well, because that's what I meant. Because I think I would like to, and especially sometimes I play games and I think about how good it'd be to have people watching, or even just to have it recorded. Because a lot of the time with my videos, I don't even have the webcam on or the mic. I'm just playing the game, and then I do voiceover after. But like with that, I played that Pentiment game, and it's got a bunch of choices in it and like twists and stuff like that. And I was like, this would be, because in my head I'm thinking who did it and like what I'm going to say. I was like, this is basically, I'm doing it in my head, so I may as well just get the camera on and actually do it. But that's, I think that's the thing. It's just it's so hard to start. But I think once you've started, once it becomes a habit, and you can just keep going. But I do think, have you seen the great lock-in of August to December 2025 on TikTok?
No.
I don't know, like, no, I've not, but I feel like I've just
You can guess what
felt
it is.
it from you, if that makes sense. And I did actually see like a picture of it. Like, I think it was on Twitter. It was like, I don't know, like the kids just living in a nice house, and it's like when Dad did the great lock-in at 25, and I was like, all right, this is what he's on about.
But it was basically, I saw all these TikToks like over and over again, and it's basically just the idea of between the end of August to December, like lock in, and like whatever you're putting off, and it could be in like any way. Do you know what I mean? Like even just if you pick one thing, like go to the gym consistently, or like your whole life. And I just saw that because I feel like I've not been locking in. And I'm like, what if I did? So I feel like I'm gonna, because I've now said I've hardly been uploading this year. For the past like month, I've had a video every Friday and every Monday. And I missed this Monday, but I'll have a video tomorrow and another one on Monday. So it's like, I feel like I might also, I don't know what game I'd play, but I feel like I might go live this week as well, or like soon. We just need to lock in. And it is like Leon, what you're saying, it's like you just need to start and do it, and then just keep doing it.
Might get the ball rolling and then just stick with the momentum.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we're all in a fortunate position as well. Like we stream on YouTube. Like we do have an audience there as well. So it's like, it's not like Twitch where it is a lot harder, and trying to get that first follower or getting people to come over. So it's like, that you've still got that community there as well. So it's, yeah, but it's good that you've reacted positively to the great lock-in stuff. For me personally, like none of that stuff works on me. I don't know why. Like especially with like New Year's resolutions. I'm very much like, if you want to do something, I mean it is similar to the great lock-in, but like if you want to do something, don't wait till New Year to join the gym or something. Do you know what I mean? Like just fucking do it now. Like it's November, fucking just do it. Like So yeah, I guess it's the similar concept to the great lock-in. But yeah, it's I'm glad you're locking in, Chris. I hope you're locking in.
Mate,
Listeners, I hope you're locking in.
I need to lock in and get that Wolfenstein Platinum, because I said at the start of the year I'd get my 10 out of 10.
Tick tick.
It's a bit left.
I said the same thing as well at the start of the year. I said the Platinum Wolfenstein 2.
Was that for the charity thing though?
Yeah. It was like, I can't remember how much. I think it was like £500 if we got to that. And Platinum Wolfenstein 2. And I've only played it now for that Hot Ones video.
Mm-hmm.
I only played it for that like hour and a half. And I said, even in that video, I said on Wednesday I'll be live playing it. And I just never went live. So I owe the viewers, like, I don't know, I feel like, I don't know if I'm about to get it though. The Wolfenstein Platinum. I just don't know if I can do it.
Would you think stopping you though? Because mate, look, I started playing Wolfenstein 2, and then I was like, I just ain't really feeling the game. Like, I liked Wolfenstein New Order, but then I'm playing Wolfenstein 2 and I'm just, I don't know what it is, something feels, I don't know if I feel like I should be playing it on PC, like mouse and keyboard, I don't know if that's what it is, but there's something about the game I'm just like, I ain't enjoying it. So I'm going to have to like power through it kind of thing. But I feel like, like I said it in the last episode with Troy, I feel like there's just so many guides that it can't be a 10 out of 10. It's got to be, I think it'll be, not easy, but I think it's overhyped.
Yeah. I wish I remember there's a German guy who has done like a really comprehensive guide about it, and he's done it like, I think he's got the Platinum like 5 times.
Mm-hmm.
Is it like, he keeps on doing it. I'll see if I can, I think it's like Plat Vault or something like that. But he's got,
I think there's 2 or 3 people that have done like pure big massive guides on it kind of thing.
And they show you like different...
skipping through it, and it's like, oh, you can skip this whole level by doing this, and then there's like one mission that's meant to be really difficult, like a courthouse or something.
Yeah.
But all you do is hide under a table. And I'm like, it's literally just don't fuck up.
Yeah. Even now at the end, like once you've done all the hard bits, and there's that one bit where I think you just need to go up to someone and push square, but you're getting shot at. So if you mess up at that point, you need to start the whole thing. Even though technically that bit's not even. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I've seen a bit as well where it's got to be right at the very end, but it's like, what the thing's called? Like the big giant balloon, that flies.
Like a Zeppelin?
Yeah, Zeppelin. It's like a big Zeppelin with like ladders on it, and it got posted on like the like Reddit fucking ages ago. And the guy's running up, and he's like right at the very end of my Mine Lieben run, and he like jumps and he like misses a ladder or some shit, so he has to do it all over again. It's more dumb shit. I'm worried about fucking up on.
Yeah, I was gonna say just on the Mind Laban, it is Platinum Vault. That's the guy that does the podcast with is it Player versus Platinum? Shout out to him. I know they listen to this as well.
Oh, did they listen? Vault Boy Steve uploaded his first episode of the podcast as well. I still need to listen to it. I've not played a game that's like a podcast game yet, but I need to listen to
That's
that.
all I'm playing at the minute. I'm like, I need all the content I can get.
It's on Vault Boy Steve's channel.
Yeah, I saw it come out. It was like, oh, I was like, he's done it on the main. I was like, oh, let's go.
I thought they would have like, made a podcast channel just because I remember that's what Platbro kind of said.
Yeah, but do you know what though? Maybe that's where we might have gone wrong with this podcast in a bit of self-analysis, because obviously starting from that zero, it's very difficult to build it up. But like with him, for example, he's already got his base there, and then people are expecting it. Because it's like people want to listen to us, but they may not be as in touch with the community to know that we are doing this podcast. But if it's on the main channel, then obviously they are. But yeah, it's an interesting one.
But there is other trophy hunting podcast out there, and go give them a listen. Spread the love.
We just happen to be the best one
and the most handsome, evidently.
I was about to say that. Stealing my words.
Are either you both done like a charity? In fact, that's what I was going to ask. What's the running thing? You've got like a charity thing where you need to run.
Yeah, I've got a 10k next month today.
Ooh.
And I've went out like a wee bit, but I've not done like the couch to 5k thing and stuff like that. Yeah. I've not put in the effort, and that's part of the lock-in that I need to actually do it, because obviously I'm going to show up next month and I'll end up like walking it basically on the back.
Yeah, I would, as somebody that's done a lot of running in their time, run every day.
Yeah.
Run every day. Like even if it's a little amount, just a mile, just run every day and just build up that stamina. And maybe once a week do a longer run, maybe not the 10k right away, just so your body adjusts to it, because I've tried to run some crazy distances and my body wasn't prepared for it, and it just fucking stopped working. So just fucking lock in,
I feel like if I do it like properly, I feel like the day after is going to be mad, just like on the couch, legs not working, I need someone to pick me up and stuff like that.
Mate, no better feeling though. It's a weird type of pain, but it's just lay in the bath and then you're in a bit of pain, and it's like, enough. And a nice cold pint of beer goes down a treat as well afterwards.
I know, that's what I'm looking forward to, because it's in the middle of town, so you go through, like, you go past all the pubs, and then when you finish, you've got the whole selection of Glasgow. So I might do a wee pub crawl after.
Love.
Are you
Me and
gonna?
Chris will be some cheerleaders.
I will be there with the pom poms. Are you gonna vlog it?
No, I don't know. I was thinking, because I feel like with it being like a milestone thing that like people technically paid for me to do, I feel like I do. Obviously, I need to like post that I've done it, but I don't know. Because I don't know. I feel like I wouldn't be good at it, and like I don't know what the vlog would be, like what the story would be, if that makes sense. And also like putting it on the main channel, it's like, you know.
I think that'd be a banger video, to be honest. And it's literally just you vlogging like, alright, I'm 2k in. Legs don't work. I'm still going. I'm still trying my best. You just like every you do, just vlog it kind of thing, like your progress, how far in you're. But you also need to like start now. Like I'm a month out. I'm fucking like a documentary almost.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, if you wanted to, obviously it's difficult to link IRL stuff to your gaming channel, but do you know how there's like Dying Light is like travel X amount of kilometers? Or like, maybe look at a trophy that's reasonable to obviously complete alongside it, so you've got that trophy time potentially as well.
I don't think of that. When you finish Death Stranding 2, it tells you how long you walked in it.
Yeah.
And I was like, I wonder if that, but I think that was like 40k at the end, because obviously in a lot of it you're in a car, so it doesn't count that. So I think my time on that was 40k. But I think by the time I get to the end of the platinum, it will be higher. And then that could be something like walking the same distance as I did in the game, just to give it some kind of like connection that isn't just like a random like fitness vlog basically.
Mm.
Yeah.
You know, I think I'll vlog it and then decide after. You know, like, will I make this into a video? Like, can it work? But I may as well, because if I'm doing it, you may as well just film it just in case.
Mm.
Yeah, even for members potentially, like members of the channel.
Yeah, like a special kind of behind the scenes.
I'll send you the link to like microphones, the mics that I used, because mate, they're really good. I can't remember what they're called, but I'll look it up after and I'll send you.
Yeah,
That I've done from
It's on sale as well, which is good.
Yeah, I think they're only like £70, £80 or something like that. But mate, you literally just use that with your phone and that's you sorted.
yeah. I know. I need to think about it. I need to actually get started as well. That's the thing.
Mate,
Might be first thing tomorrow.
I think it generally be like such a good documentary style kind of thing. And I think it would work on the main channel because it's tied into the charity that you raised, you know? You get any other like plans for doing charity stuff, Adam? Is it like a yearly event now? The kind of...
Yeah, I think so. I don't know if we'll do, because obviously with the Game of the Year videos, when I ask like all the other YouTubers to like what their Game of the Year is, because it was the first year that I did it, and I think I had like 50 subs. So I was just asking people, like, can you help me out with this thing? And in the second year, I was monetized, and it was just that kind of thing that I felt bad asking. Well, it's not that I felt bad, but it was just the idea of asking people to put the work in, and then I make money off it.
Mm.
Like, because the video would actually like make money this time. So then that was like, I was like, and it's also a better sell to say to people like, it's for charity, like help out. Because like, Jim, there's some people I couldn't get the first year. I was like the second year, it might be easier if there's like a reason to do it, kind of.
Did anybody say no?
No, some people didn't respond. Some people responded first, but then never followed up. You know, they said to do it and then didn't answer. But no one, the only people who said no were people who hadn't played anything, like at all.
So they had like a valid reason, kind of thing.
Yeah, and then because that's why there's that wee part where in the second video it was people who hadn't played anything. I asked them like, what was your favorite game that you played for the first time? Because I was like, it was because I asked Nick and he hadn't played anything, and then I asked Adam McDermott and he hadn't played anything, and I was like,
I need them in the thumbnable.
Yeah, like, it'd be weird.
Video.
It'd just be weird if they weren't in it. So then I made that wee section, and so just to get as many people as possible. Yeah, I think I'll do the same this year. I don't know if we'll do the same charity or not, because it was a kind of, when I was deciding on charity, I was thinking, should you do like a global one that, you know, like something like UNICEF or something like that, where you don't actually know where the money's going. Well, obviously it's going to help someone, but it's not as like specific as like a town.
The CEOs take like a fuck ton of money out of it and stuff like
that. So then that's why I picked the Glasgow Children's Hospital. But then I was thinking, is that too local to like me? That like American people wouldn't donate, that kind of thing. But like with these, like it was like 1.4k last year, and I just kind of did it just to, you know, like it wasn't even about raising money. The only reason I did it for charity is to kind of make it like more people to come in, and it wasn't like I wasn't thinking we'd get anything like a big amount. So like getting 1.4k was like crazy. So I think I'll do the same thing this year, and I think I'll put more effort into the actual charity side of it this time, because last year it was just donate for like me to do things, and then I've not even done some of them. So I feel like I might like organize with other people if like we could do like a big group kind of charity thing instead.
What do you mean by that though? Like other people have to do
so it could,
challenges kind of thing?
Well, like, yeah, if they want to, but even if people were like, instead of me being like the center of it, it should be like all of us, especially because it was like in my name technically. But if I could make it like a whole group thing, and then if multiple people could go live on like different days and stuff like that, I think that'd be cool. Because then it would just be more like more people would see it.
It's more community focused almost.
Yeah.
What about
like one big subathon thing going, just like when one person finishes, the next one goes.
Yeah, because you could even do like a 24-hour thing, and like everyone gets like an hour or 2 hours.
Yeah,
and you can make it like if you have like people from the UK and then people from America taking over when that, do you know what I mean, in the time zone.
What channel would you do it on though? That's the only thing.
Yeah, I feel like for that, I think you'd have to make a new one, or even if you just had it that you all go live on your own channel and then send people over to the next part. I don't know if that would be, you know, like, would people go? But I think that's, I guess it's more also, but it's more also just the idea of people would watch your section, you know, like your people would watch you, and then you send them off, and maybe some people will go, but they're going to get more people anyway from that person's community. Yeah, so I would definitely do the same thing this year. But I just need to decide what charity and the kind of logistics of it this time, and like actually put effort in instead of just like a quick, like.
I like the idea of it being like a smaller, more local one, but maybe it's like you do it like a small, like video, because it was like gaming tied in with that as well that I liked. But maybe you do one in like England or something like that, or like Wales, Ireland.
Yeah.
Or like, I've seen stuff where it's like, see for like Africa and shit like that, where it's like they give consoles to like kids over there and stuff like that. Something more smaller. What about you, Leon? Because you done. When did you do your 24-hour charity stream? Was that last year? Or was that this year?
It was last year. It was the last day of November going into December. So it's coming up soon in a few months. Similar time to
that was the reason that I did mine as well, because I saw yours and I was like that kind of like challenge, like, you know, like I think you did 24 hours, didn't you, or just 12?
Yeah, 24 hours.
24, yeah. So I was like, oh, I can't do that. I'll do 12. But it was like, because I saw you do it, I was like, that's such a great idea.
So you're going to do it again then, Leon? 24 platinums in 24 hours?
Well, seeming as I fucked up the first challenge and missed out by 1 or 2, I don't think 24 unless it's shovelware's possible.
You got to lock in, mate.
Yeah, the great lock-in, eh? No, I think I would love to do it again, but it's similar to Adam. I want to do it better this time. I don't know how to do that yet, so it's just thinking about how to do it meaningful and make sure that, you know, the charities, you know, getting the most from it, if that makes sense. But yeah, I don't know, it's cool to say that I've done it. I'd definitely be open to doing it again, but it just needs a bit of planning and stuff, and I just don't have the capacity right now to map that out, sort of thing. But would definitely love to do it again. I think I would take almost a similar structure to just what was mentioned in terms of bringing other people in. Like I've seen he's a Pokemon YouTuber, Matt Cully. I think that's how you say his name. Apologies if it's wrong, but he's previously done 24-hour streams, I believe, obviously Pokemon related, but he would have like different slots of when people would go in. So it's like you're almost, obviously you as the host are the one taking the brunt of the challenge, but at each section there's a different, whether it's an hour or 2 hours, there's someone coming in to do something and offer something, or a giveaway happens at 3 p.m. sort of thing. So I'd want it to be almost like an event. You look at like, I don't know, Speed or Kai when they're streaming on Twitch doing all of these, like, they're doing shows, they're doing performances. I think I'd want to do that sort of thing. Like I would want it to be something big and grand.
Would you do the same charity again? Was it speak about mental health?
Yeah.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, it was Mind.
Mind.
I don't think I'd do them again. I think I saw it from like an Instagram ad, and I thought obviously it's a great cause. You know, mental health is obviously such a big thing, but they're quite a big charity as well. So I think because they had it set up and it was quite easy to get involved, sort of thing. You know, they had like their own streaming section. It was easy to do. So I think doing it again, I would want to find something not a little, but like a lot smaller, where, I mean, obviously every charity is grateful, but there's probably some that need it more than others, is what I'm saying. Whereas Mind is a humongous organization. You know, I'm sure the great amount of money that we raised would, you know, yeah. I'm not saying, I feel like it's bad saying I don't want to give to that charity, I want to give to that one, but it's, you know what I mean, it's like you want to help the little person instead of the big corporation, but it all goes to the good cause anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Even though you've raised like a bunch of money, it feels like a drop in the ocean compared to what their actual like, revenue is, kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly.
I think with the smaller one as well, you get to actually speak to the people that are in charge, and like, so with the one like I did, like I was talking, like Stephen is the guy that plays with the kids, so he's like that's his full-time job, and it's like I was getting to talk to him the whole way through
on the PlayStation. Let's clear it up.
Yeah. Disrespect out here.
Yeah. Like I was getting to talk to him like through the whole thing and like ask him for ideas and stuff like that. And obviously he was in the video as well, like the Game of the Year video, to actually explain it. And I think if you pick somewhere more local, then it just makes it feel more kind of real. Do you know what I mean? Because you have like him explaining what he does and where the money is actually going to go to.
Yeah, you need to get brainstorming. So
get some ideas sorted. So,
What about you, Chris? You fancy dabbling?
no, I fucking hate charity, mate.
Yeah.
But
Fair enough.
we'll move on. So, what you've been playing then recently? Any recent platinums, pickups? What we've been up to? I reckon we let Adam take it away.
So in the past 2 weeks, I've got 2 platinums,
Ooh.
and I've played 4 games, I think. And then now for the challenge thing I was talking about, I played a bunch of like smaller stuff. So like I played some of Just Cause 3, and I've got some Minecraft DLC and stuff like that. But they're like, obviously I'm not actually playing them. It's more just like jumping in to get that. So I played Doom: The Dark Ages. I got the platinum for that.
Oh, Nick, how difficult is a platinum?
It's like it's just collectibles. So it's like, and even if you want to, you can play it on like Super Easy and stuff like that. It was like halfway through, I wasn't enjoying it that much, and they've got a game speed option, and I think it's meant to be an assist thing, so you can put it slower, but you can also put it faster as well, and then that made the game look so much better, even though it puts the dialogue faster, so you feel like you're playing some like messed up version, but just the actual like, because the game is a lot slower than 2016.
Right, because I was going to say 2016 was like fast paced. Like, I can imagine dialing that up.
Because this one's got a shield and like paddy and stuff like that, and it does kind of work, but the whole game is slower because of that. What was annoying about it though, when it came out, the platinum was bugged. There was like you have to upgrade every weapon, and basically it would like forget that you'd done one. So you get to the end of the game, you buy the last one, it doesn't pop. But the people who on the guide it says just leave it till the end, and you can buy them all at one time. And it might pop, and if not, download your save. But when I looked at it, it said it was patched. So I just played the game normally, and I got to the end, and it was bugged because they patched the game again last week, and they bugged it again.
And they broke it.
Yeah. And I had rented that, and I was like, I'm going to finish this and then send it back today. And I was like, well, now I just need to wait with the game on my desk for like whenever the patch comes out. But I just managed to find the renting thing. Yeah.
Mate, eventually it was just kind of like, what's it called again?
Boomerang
Rentals or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Mate, it was good for like the first 2 months or something, and then I was like, everything on my list was just like 7-day plus or whatever it is, and I'm just like, I'm sitting here waiting for one of these games to come up, and it just wasn't happening. I was like, I'll just cancel it.
Yeah, I think maybe it depends like what you're playing, but if you're like, because all the big ones will be, loads of people want that, but like for not like they don't have indies obviously because it's disc only, but for the smaller stuff, it's usually
like,
quite quick.
Like random PS3 games, it was like 7-day plus wait, and I'm like, what the fuck?
I do think with the older stuff that, because when I made a video on the Amazing Spider-Man 2, I had that in my list for like a month, and I was like, whatever. So I DM'd him on Twitter and I asked, like, how many do you have? And then the guy was like, oh, we don't have any. Like,
why is it on the fucking service then?
Because I'm people have like stole them because now the game goes for like 50 quid. So if you rent it and then you just say, oh, it got lost in the post, like they can't do it. But yeah, I still use it. It's still good. I recorded a video about it last year that I need to edit because as it gets further out, it makes less sense. Because it was basically like, how much money can you save in a week? So I played like Silent Hill 2 and Lego Horizon Adventures, and I played like 2 other games. And so I played them all in a week, and I was going to add up how much money that would be. But that was when those games were new. Also, it's been a year, so you can get them much cheaper. And it's like, I need to just make that video and be like, while it's still kind of relevant.
Because I was thinking of doing like a review video on it at the time, and I need to find my notes, but I had like written down, alright, this game would have been like £50, so like I've saved £50 there, and then da-da-da-da-da. I'd kind of added it up. I don't think I saved money though, to be honest.
If you play one new game, you've got money for 4 months.
I think.
Do you know what I mean?
Still Wakes the Deep. I think that was maybe like 2 months after it came out. Star Wars Outlaws would have been like same time, where it's like a month or two afterwards. I'm trying if I get any games on launch.
Yeah,
I don't know if I did.
Because I pay £20 a month for 3 games. But if you think about it, if you get like if I get Borderlands next week, that's like 70 quid. So I've paid 20 for 3 games, and then I've made my money back with just one, and I've made my money back for 3 months. So if you get one game, like when it comes out, then you make money off it.
I wonder if because you're a higher level, if you get like higher priority. Because I was only
yeah.
like 2 games, I think.
I don't know the amount of games doesn't matter, but there are different levels that are like you can't get new games on that certain one.
Yeah.
I think they do have like they've got like 18 tiers or something like that, just because they have every different
Damn.
like type, like they don't all. It's not like 18 linear tiers.
Mhm.
It's like you mix and match, and it's like it's so confusing. But
Yeah, because I signed up using your referral code.
yeah,
I think I got you a month free or something. I think I got a month free as well, actually. I think I got it for both of us.
Did you want to plug your referral code if you got it?
No, it's the same thing. I think the website is so weird that the way it works, you would have to send me your name and email, and then I tell them, and then they email you. So it's not like I would have to get people DM me your full name.
Right. Give me your full name, email, date of birth.
Yeah, bank card as well. Yeah, I managed to find a fix for that Doom bug. On like it was a random. Everyone on the forums were just saying it's bugged. Like you have to wait, and it's like maybe it'll work. Yeah, and I managed to find a Reddit post that had 2 upvotes, and it worked. It was basically you just had to uninstall the game and then reinstall it and then load at a certain level. It would work.
Yeah, that's a video for like the second channel. You just put it up, get some views on it.
Yeah. No, but see, I knew I wasn't going to make a video on that, so I didn't record any of it. So I need to get the game back. But, yeah, that was like all right. I think I never played Eternal, but I think if you like Doom, then you would like it, And it was quite short. It was, I don't know, it was like 10 hours maybe total. Just playing through the game, getting collectibles. Yeah. And then I played Pentiment, which I mentioned before. It's like a narrative game. It's all like it's like a storybook kind of, and it was made by Obsidian. It was like a small team within Obsidian, but it's an Xbox game that just came to PlayStation last year. And for one of the trophy challenges, it was to play a game published by Xbox on PlayStation, and there only are like 5 or 6. It's like Hellblade, Minecraft Dungeons, Forza, Gears of War now, Pentiment, and like that's one as well. Yeah, because it like even like Doom is technically Xbox, but it's published by Bethesda on PlayStation. Yeah, Pentiment was amazing. It's like you're in this town and there's like it's segmented by hours. So throughout the day you can go and talk to like anyone. In the writing, there's like it's basically like a book, but there's a lot of writing in it. But generally just the way it's kind of like a mystery, and it can go like any way just because the way the story's set up. But it's one of those games where if you wanted to get the platinum, you just need to follow a guide and go like talk to this guy, then talk to this guy. But I just played it blind, obviously. But it's one of the games where usually when I play something like this, I would play it blind the first time and then follow a guide and just get the platinum. But I want to go back to it in like a year's time and just play it again. And because the way it's not like an obvious choice thing, it's not like A or B. It's just whoever you talk to will like change things.
It's not a Mass Effect where it's like good option, bad option.
So it's like you could just play it again in a year and be like, I'm going to talk to this person instead and get like a completely different outcome. So I've not got the platinum in that, but like on purpose, June, I'm going to go back to it like a few more times. And that's what I was saying about playing it on like Twitch. It would be such a good game for that, just because there is so much, and like so many different ways you can play it and stuff like that. So I think if I do end up streaming more, then I'll play. Like I think I'd play the whole game, like that.
How long did it take to beat?
It's like 9 hours, so it's quite a lot. I played it. There's 3 chapters, so I played it. I played 3 hours a day. I played like each chapter, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and I do think you like getting the platinum. It can't go quicker. You still have to go through each line of dialogue. So it is like technically, I think it is like a 30-hour platinum, just because you need to play the game like 5 times. But the game is like that good. It's fun as well. When you finish it, it's got a bibliography, like because they've done like all the research into like making sure the game's like accurate and stuff like that. And it's like you play the game that's like they've put effort into when you've got like books and like there's like lecturers that are in the credits that they've like went and checked stuff with.
That's cool.
I can't remember. I think it's quite cheap as well, and especially because it came out last year on PlayStation, but it came out 2022 on Xbox, and I think it's on Game Pass as well. Like playing Xbox. Then I played The Revenge of the Savage Planet, which is, have you played Journey to the Savage Planet? heard
I
of
was
it?
going to say, I think it's an easy platinum. I'm pretty sure I've seen it before on people's lists, and I'm like, maybe give that a wee bash.
Yeah, it's kind of like a collectathon that you just kind of like explore.
Never mind.
Yeah, it's like because it's not easy, but you know you just need to collect stuff. The
Mhm.
first game is okay, but it's got that kind of annoying like Deadpool kind of humor of like making fun of corporations and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's like, you'll know if you like it as soon as you open it. But and also there's a funny thing as well. The director of the game he got like kind of cancelled because he said that YouTubers should pay to play his game. Like if you're going to show it on YouTube, you should have to buy a license. Which is like
How
technically,
did that go for him?
yeah. I can't remember because also the thing as well that they're making fun of corporations. The first game was like a Stadia exclusive, so they were like owned by Google at the time.
Yeah.
But I think now they've went independent, and the second game is like a lot smaller. It's third person now as well, and it's like a good podcast game, but I wouldn't recommend it.
See
And
that
then-
Paint It Plays game on YouTube? I remember it was like an actual discussion like years ago. See with like Nintendo.
Yeah, they were taking down videos.
Every single video, if it was a Nintendo game, it would just get boom, taken down.
Yeah.
And people were like, mate, it should, because technically it's like stealing their copyright and shit, but then it's also you're advertising the game, and people like Minecraft, nobody would have bought Minecraft if it wasn't for all the people that were playing it, like Yogscast, and then I think there was like a Call of Duty YouTuber, was it Cnanners or something?
So, yeah. I think he was the
like
first video I saw on it.
I think like he helped like blow it up as well, so it's like kind of give and take.
Yeah. And then we've talked about Sword of the Sea. I played that yesterday. Took like 3 hours to play it, and then 2 hours to play the game again and get all the collectibles. And then all I've got left is you need to speedrun it, which it's not actually that hard, but it's like because I beat the game normally 2 hours 40, and you need to beat it in under 2 hours. So it's like if you're just doing the objective, it's not that bad. And then you need to beat the final boss without getting hit, which is meant to not be that hard, but there's a 5-minute cutscene at the start. So if you die, it's just more annoying than anything. But
Aye.
that's all I've got left on that. And then I'm slowly making my way through Monster Hunter Wilds because I dented it when it came out, and I just don't think I like it. But I would like to at least get to the credits. So, I've had it for 7 months now, and I played it for like 15 hours. But it's
Dang.
that's like a good podcast game as well, where you just kind of stick it on, play for an hour, and then also I'm still playing Balatido like every once in a while, and one day I'll get the platinum.
Just chipping away on it.
Yeah, I played that for 40 minutes today.
What about you, Leon? What we've been playing recently? Any platinums? Purchases?
No platinums. I don't know. Yeah, no platinums. I'm close to a lot of them. I've been all over the place, in all honesty. I brought Uncharted 4 again because apparently I must have traded that in back in the day, and I just wanted to knock out the multiplayer trophies. Like the servers aren't going offline, but I'm just kind of in a phase where I want to tick off as many multiplayer trophies in a game as possible on my backlog. So when I do want to get the platinum, it's like just play the single player or do whatever. So brought Uncharted 4 again, did the online trophies, surprisingly easy, but as you can imagine, the people playing it are serious people. So had my butt kicked a fair amount, but it was an experience. Played a bit of rematch, grinded out the trophies that were bugged with one of the more recent patches. So again, because I'm working on this challenge, I'm basically getting games, so they're like 1 or 2 trophies off the platinum pop. So then once I do my challenge in order, I'll then platinum rematch. So I'm gonna fucking finish this challenge, and then it's gonna be of like loads of other games. Played a bit of Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. Went back and did the Party Patrol trophy. That was an interesting experience. I was nominated as a team leader, being from the UK, and that was something. The matchmaking was weird. It took hours to work, and even when we got into games, some people weren't getting in. Other people were crashing. I crashed a few times, but luckily on the last final kind of attempt when everyone was like, right, if you get backed out, if you're not with your squad, and if some teams get in, just boost with them. So we were lucky enough to actually get everybody in 2 of our parties, so 8 people, were able to all get the Party Patrol trophy, which was pretty sick. And I think there were like 10 teams, and not everyone had the same success because some people were trolling. So yeah, grateful to have that one, and I've been working on. Have you done it, Chris?
Yeah, I done it ages ago. Because you need an American in your team when you're searching to connect to the American servers. Because there's like no EU servers around. It's literally only America, and it was only ever like a Saturday night, I think it was, you would be able to find a game on it. And mate, I'm glad they understood you, because I spoke once in that whole boosting session, and the guy just went, "What?" And I was like, "I'll just never say another fucking word then." I was like, "I'll just fucking stay quiet." But I remember it was a pain, because it's like you'd be hiding in the corner of the map, try to boost, and then there's people that are playing the game legit going, "What the fuck's going on over there?" And they like run up and kill you and stuff. It's a hassle.
Yeah, it happened a few times. So we had a few different locations that we were running through trying to do it, but obviously the clock's ticking as well, and you're like, oh shit, like, you know, some people, are we going to find another game? This is like the last hurrah of us doing it. So, and it's like, you never know if you can trust these people as well, especially with COD. Like, it's like, I've been in some good boosting sessions where you kind of trust the other people, but to trust 7 other people is like, it's a bit crazy. Like, thankfully it worked, you know, but it's one of those things where I was definitely scared. But what one of the annoying things about boosting sessions, I would say, is in the requirements to do it, like there are requirements, like there are rules if you want to get involved in the session. And like, I don't mean to sound like a prick here, but some people couldn't speak English, and it was in the rules, like speak English or understand English sort of thing, and there were like translators in there. And thankfully they weren't on my team, but like those were the 2 teams that failed, because they had somebody speaking French that didn't understand English, and then somebody translating, but that person translating wasn't playing the game. And it's like, there's a middleman here. It's like, it's so fucky, and it's like they didn't get it, and it's like come on, like read the rules. Like that's why it didn't work for you. But like even people not putting on headsets, like there was one guy that he was told the start time, and he didn't join for like 30 minutes, and I was trying to, like, I was like, give me someone else. I don't want him in my team if he's not going to like show up, for instance. And it's like, if you agree 6:30 is the time to join, you get there 15 minutes earlier so we can get you into my lobby and make sure it's good, and you're not even replying. Like, I get it, like real life can happen, shit happens, but yeah. And then not to have a mic, and it's like, I was like, I need this person to know that they can hear me and understand the comms. And like even then they were fucking up a little bit, like killing out of turn. So it's like, yeah, it's an interesting experience. Glad it's done, but I've got the Dead Ops arcade to do, which is,
that's what I was gonna say. That's the worst of all of them.
But there's a solo advanced mode, so there's like almost checkpoints, so it's not as bad. But it's still not healthy having to get to round 64. So
it's still a pain getting that deep into it.
Yeah, so I've got like a couple miscellaneous ones there, but again with Cold War, like I need to get 100 vehicle kills, but you can do that on the multiplayer on Nuketown. So it's like there's some trophies in there. Yeah, RCXD vibes, but I've got the fire team stuff, which was the pain. Which, you know, I love Cold War as well. It's like a 0.1% platinum. It's like the one that got away, and it's like I'm so close again, which is great.
Are you doing the PS4 or 5 version?
So I did the PS5 version. That's the one where the majority of my trophies are popped, but I may, because I'd only need one more fire team medal to do it. So I feel like when I've got a bit more time, I may help out in another session and just join on the PS4, because I have popped trophies previously on it, and then just do a replay of the campaign, because I've not done barely anything on it. It's like such a bare bones percentage, probably like a D or something. Yeah. Tried Gears of War Reloaded. I played a multiplayer game. I sucked, but my team won flawlessly, which helped towards one of the trophies. Like you have to win 10 rounds without or 10 games without losing a round. It's gonna be fun. I think I'm gonna play it with Bomb Drop, so that'll be a good experience playing that on. Was it like Insane or something? No idea how I'll fare. I'll probably need to be carried, but yeah, I've not. I want to like record content for it, so I've not actually touched the single player at all. I was like, let me just play the online. Like that's a grind. That's where it's at. So not been back to it. Been chipping away at Lego Lord of the Rings as well. Again, I'm 1 trophy away from the platinum on that one. I just need to do like a funny miscellaneous trophy for the platinum pop, but I need to get X-Men Destiny, which is another recent pickup, which is an interesting game. Didn't know it existed until probably about a week ago, and it's pretty fun, I will have to say.
Is it expensive?
Mediocre. It was like a tenner. It was like, yeah, it's palatable. It's just, I don't know how to put it. It's just okay, but it's not bad.
Serviceable
like,
kind of thing.
Yeah, serviceable. Like 2011. I get it. Like that's fine. So it's an interesting game. And then I've gone back to, I think it's called like Remember Me. Is a game.
Yeah, I was going to do a video on that. The game everyone forgot.
Yeah, so I've gone back to that and I'm playing that. I've previously done a couple of trophies in it, but you have to play it on hard mode anyway. So I've just started going through that, and because it's in different episodes, to make it more palatable, I'm just doing like 1 episode a day sort of thing, just to like say about an hour or so each. And the PlayStation Profiles guide is, I think it's a little bit out of whack because it says it's a 3 out of 10, but in episode 2 you have to fight some guy called Kid Xmas or something, and that's not a 3 out of 10 fight. Like that is a difficult fight on hard. Like he batters you in about 2 to 3 hits. So it's like I felt like I was playing a Souls game, having to dodge at the right time. So it's I'm not looking forward to if it gets any more difficult the more you get into the game. And then I think lastly, just Modern Warfare 3. I've been playing the zombies to get the 50k kill, but they've done something so it's not tracking stats anymore. So your stats are frozen. So I'm at 9,000 kills, and it almost feels like the Schrodinger's cat situation of like, am I getting kills or is it frozen? And I'm never going to know until that 50k trophy pops. So I've actually started manually tracking it in my notepad. So when I get to about 50k, and if it doesn't pop, I'm like, right, well, this game's fucked. Like, and the trophy's unobtainable. So fingers crossed. I have seen people on PlayStation Profiles pop the trophy in the past couple of days. So I think the tracking's just bugged, and it's just I'm going to have to monitor it to know when I'm close. But yeah, that's been me. I've ordered a few more games as well, but I'm sure I'll talk about them on the next podcast when they get delivered.
Ooh. Mate, I need to buy some games because I've got that £91 CEX credit and I don't know what to spend it on.
Have you got Gears of War? You picked that up?
I'm not going to play Gears of War, mate.
No. What about Metal Gear, the new one? You interested in that?
Nah, because I've done Metal Gear Solid 3 Platinum recently as well. So
yeah, the consensus I've heard from our boy Merlinated is play that one, the one that is the HD.
Oh, the HD collection. Don't play Delta.
Yeah, it was like, I think as some, like for instance me, somebody that's never played it, it's probably a good place to start, especially once they patch it, because I think there's some like frame rate issues. But like he was like, there's pretty much no difference besides it looking at like shiny, pretty much.
Yeah.
So it was like, yeah, the other one was just as serviceable, I believe.
I think I'm just going to buy like 1 or 2 expensive games, but like PS3. I've already got Lollipop Chainsaw, Killer is Dead. There was another one, Shadow of the Damned. There's one
What's
I'm
that
missing.
one with is Killer of the Dead the one with the skull kid with a chainsaw? Or is that a different game?
No, that's something different, I think.
That's quite expensive, that one. No idea the name of it. It's like a Flash game, or it looks like a Flash game.
Oh, mate, I had to... Because it's like Grasshopper as well. I'm trying to remember what that game is. No, Killer is Dead. What's that fucking thing called?
Is that Deadly
No
Premonition?
More
or is that-
Heroes.
Okay, yeah.
No More Heroes. Mate, Deadly Premonition, I played for like an hour or something like that back when it was on PS Plus. Like the monthly game, like 15 euro or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, this game's fucking cool. And it's one of the ones where I'm like, that's a video idea. But it's been a video idea for so many years that at some point I need to just go, I'm going to play it to enjoy it, you know?
Yeah. I think the platinum for that's meant to be quite hard as well, isn't it? I think it's like weird, or
I don't think it's meant to be that hard. I think it's,
I don't know.
what I remember, it's like 4. Maybe I'm wrong.
Maybe the second one I'm thinking of. But I think is it only the second one that has
on Steam and Nintendo,
Is it?
I think.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I think Deadly Premonitions might be difficult though. But aye, I'll spunk all that money on something stupid, no doubt. But I've been playing Battlefield 2042. You've got the Battlefield 6 skins that you can unlock if you get far enough. So I've just been doing the weekly challenges. I'm at level 19 out of 60, and I've got, I think it's 3 or 4 weeks left. So I've got like more than enough time to get up to it. And then outside Viewfinder and Indica, the only other game I played was Deus Ex, The Conspiracy, which we done for the book club. I went back to that because, mate, it's so weird. See, going back, the controls are really awkward. Going back to that, it like took me like a good 20 minutes to kind of get the gist of it. But mate, the story on it is actually really enjoyable. So I'm kind of just enjoying it, taking my time with it, you know.
What number is it? Like what? It's not the first game, is it?
Yeah, it's the first game.
Is it? Oh, okay.
I think.
How many are there?
So there's Deus Ex, The Conspiracy. There's Invisible War, which is a PS2 game. Human Revolution, which is PS3, which is Adam Jensen.
Yeah.
Mankind Divided, which is Jensen again. And then you get The Fall, which is the PC. In fact, I think it's on PC, but I also think it was like a mobile game when it first got released. Deus Ex The Fall. But I like my Deus Ex games. They're enjoyable. I need to do the Human Revolution on PS3. I need to get the platinum for that. But that's pretty much me. That's what I've been playing. I've been playing much over the last few weeks. And like I said, no platinum, but I feel like I can smash out that Viewfinder in an hour or so.
Yeah.
Get that.
I reckon I'm going to have 3 platinums within the next, probably by the time this podcast is out. I reckon over the weekend it's just going to be a ding, 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 ding.
Ooh.
So I'm just lining things up. So next episode should hopefully be a bit more trophy related from me.
I'll definitely have a platinum for next episode, which will be the 1 year anniversary, mate.
Crazy times. Who would have thought?
Yeah. But I think that's a good place to end it. I've done the intro. I'll let you take us home.
Okay, guys. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. Thanks. No, check it. Hopefully everyone's enjoyed. Of course, if you're listening on Apple, Spotify, YouTube, and if you want to listen on either of those services, we are on those as well. If you want to listen on the go. Adam, any closing points from you? Any upcoming videos? I know you've spoken about streaming potentially. Anything people can look forward to? Obviously, the podcast is out on Monday, so I guess anything. Is there a video out to go to over the weekend?
Hopefully, I'm almost finished the video for Friday, so that will hopefully be out if I get it finished. It's a football related one because we've got the international break. I'm going to put it up when the Scotland game starts because it's kind of about that. It's another one of those videos where I couldn't figure out how to make like an actual platinum video on it, so I've kind of made it about something else about the game, if that makes sense. And then I should have a video up on Monday as well, going through Chris's PSN profiles, which I'm going to record tomorrow. If you've got any last statements for if I find anything bad on it.
Grind out Viewfinder, get that platinum.
Yeah, and then hopefully I might be live on Monday. I don't know, I feel like the great lock-in kind of vibes are getting me, so I feel like I may as well say I will be live on Monday, and then the podcast will come out after I should have been live, and you can go back and see did I lock in or not.
And if he wasn't live, he was preparing for the 10k. That's what he was doing.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so just videos hopefully every Friday for the next few weeks, because I've got loads of videos ready to be edited and I just need to like do it. But yeah, so Platin Adam on YouTube, Platin Adam YT on Twitch, and then I'm on Blue Sky as well.
Damn, he's on Blue
Twitter.
Sky.
Yeah, it's like the woke Twitter.
Mate, I tried Blue Sky and it was just boring. There was nobody on it. There was nothing fun.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm going back to Twitter where they're just random lassies with their tits out, you know. It knows the algorithm. It knows what I want to see.
Oh dear. Chris, you got anything coming out?
Nah.
Prison sim video? No.
Nah, that's still locked away, mate.
Yeah, I think, I mean, streams as usual from me. I'm kind of working on a WWE video. Is it 2010 that I platinumed a few
Yep.
weeks back? I kind of started the script last weekend while I was away, and ideally I wanted to record it maybe this week, but I don't know if I've had a bit of a cold. Maybe I don't sound as nasally this episode, but when I ideally wanted to record, I was like, oh, I don't want to do a video and sound like SpongeBob, so I held off. So maybe by the time the next pod is out, there could be another video potentially. But yeah, you know where to find us. Our links are in the description. Of course, any feedback, comments, things like that. We love interacting and reading your comments. So join the discussion, and we'll see you all in a fortnight. See you later.
Peace.
Peace.